problem.
It was worth it. Worth it.
You're worth it. Sorry, I'm getting used to the new transition. We're live. Hello, everyone. I don't think anyone heard anyone say anyone smelled like ass, but just in case, apparently
Maybe
some
they
members of
did.
the party do indeed smell like butteroni. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the next exciting adventure in Dragon Dark Days, our Tomb of Annihilation campaign, as we are now transitioning from the end of what I thought was actually a pretty great story arc of Dragon Heist for our team, and into a whole new thing with personal hooks for many of our characters, and I am very excited to see how it goes. My name is Sean. I am your person for the evening. What am I? I'm your DM. That's right, because we're playing D&D. I'm not a storyteller, I'm not a game master. Tonight I am a dungeon master, a master of dungeons, one who knows how to control dungeons, apparently. And stuff.
And dragons.
You can find me, and dragons. Also, you can find me at Throck Place. And look at the sweet new overlay we have. And then we have the sweet new video. And we've changed our whole look for this new arc. And when we go to book 3, we'll be changing our arc. We'll be changing our look again. But that's months in the future at this point. Let's go around and say hi to everybody in chat. And we, by the way, are using Battle Bards for the first time tonight. So let me know if it's too loud in chat, and I will adjust it. Because it's the first time we're using it, and I'm sure there will be some bugs or kinks or something. So yeah, just let me know if we need to change the music or anything. Okay, so let's go around. First, let's say hi to Kate.
Hey, I'm Kate. I go by Me and Midair on the Twitters, and I play Mori Tianir, the Azamar Bard.
Jack.
Hey everybody, I am Capjack, or at Captain J Cross on the Twitters, and tonight I will be introducing everyone to Z Merit, the Tiefling Paladin Warlock.
Nice. Dan.
What's up, Dan Rand of Internet? And I'm playing Sela Windhaven. She's a human ranger rogue.
Indeed. And Smoif.
Yo, what up? I'm Smurf. You may recognize me from the internet as DSC_Smurf. If I show up on the internet elsewhere, Throck doesn't recognize me and asks, "Who the fuck are you?"
Hey, look, your name wasn't the same. We were playing Apex Legends last night, and I get this random chat from someone who I didn't recognize going, "I want to play." And at first I'm like, I'm not going to respond to that because I don't know who it is. And then I was like, I should respond. I probably know who it is. I'm like, do I know you? And then he was like, yeah, this is Jack the Ripper. And then it wasn't actually Jack the Ripper. It was Smurf.
Anyway, I'm playing Wilbur Shufflefoot, who's a little halfling roly-poly boy, and he cooks a lot.
Yes, he's a big cooker. Okay, so a couple of quick announcements before we start for the evening. First and foremost is this weekend is the Stink Raiser. We on Sunday are spending 12 hours raising money for a good friend of the community. She has played in multiple campaigns on Welcome to the Party. Her name is the Stink Rat, also known as Alex, who needs something like $8,000 worth of medical bills covered to help get medical costs covered for treatment for a traumatic brain injury. I'm writing all of this up. There's a reason I write scripts. It's because I can't speak improvisationally. But we are going to cover her. We are working to cover her medical costs. Between us, the Thread Raiders, and Soul Pair RPG, we're going to be raising money all weekend. There's going to be giveaways from So Nerdware, one of our best sponsors, and 4 one-shots, all home-written D&D 5e or 3.5 one-shots from noon until midnight on Sunday. So join us then. And of course, our lovely sponsors, Tabletop Loot, Devin Rue, and So Nerdware by So Many Games. What's the tagline, Smurf? For
So Nerdware. It's what the nerds wear.
That's right. So Nerdware. It's what the nerds wear.
Use
Brought
code
to you
WELCOME
by-
at checkout.
Use code WELCOME at checkout to get 10% off your purchase.
Margarine?
Yeah. No, different game. There's no Delwood oleomargarine here. That's a whole different thing. Okay. So, I think we should just hop right in, because it's going to be an interesting night. Now, our party was tasked with finding the Stone of Galore, they thought, by members of the leadership of Waterdeep, but it turns out they were fooled. Jarlaxle Banray, a world-famous rapscallion and scallywag, and also leader of Luskan, had been manipulating them the whole time in order to find this artifact called the Stone of Galore that would lead them to 500,000 dragons hidden within the city, hidden by the former Open Lord of Waterdeep, not Rainier, Dagult Neverember. They make it through, they treat with a gold dragon, find the gold, and make their way out. Having recovered the money, they're confronted by their manipulator, Jarlaxle Banray, with whom they treat and agree to give him all except 60,000 of the gold because he claims he is going to give it to the city. This causes a breaking of the fellowship, for lack of a better term, as Galen Winterfell, the city guard and loyalist to truth, I guess, or something, righteousness, decided this was a bad call and broke with the rest of the group and has irrevocably shattered his connection with them. Levlin is reunited with his sister. And the party has a bittersweet moment, as they realize, even in their manipulation, they were able to do some good, but that they were indeed manipulated by someone who they do not trust, and who could be using that power for future awful stuff. We meet our party now, at the beginning of a new chapter. Having secured the gold, we find them back at their home, the Heart of Gold, discussing what's next for them. They know that they're supposed to meet with Mert and with Lariel Silverhand over the course of the next few days to determine what's going on with this strange, withering illness that seems to take over the bodies of those who have been resurrected. And they also have 60,000 gold between them to decide what to do with. So now, sitting around the table, we find Levlin, Maury, Sela, and Wilbur discussing their next moves. And I throw it over to you.
I think the plan was to go see Mert, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's what
We
have
ended
to do.
last like actively leaving to go see Mert.
Oh, did we? I was trying to make it all like dramatic and shit, but you guys.
No,
are
it was
just, like,
good. It was
really
great. It was good.
Okay.
Good job, Throck. You did great.
Sweet.
Yeah, no, it was beautiful.
As you're heading out, a messenger kind of runs up to you all, and, who you recognize as one of Mert's folk, and hands you, Maury specifically hands you a note.
Okay, I'll open it.
It says, I'm so sorry. I am too ill to meet. If you would kindly meet with Lady Silverhand at noon, I'm sure she will be able to fill you in. Mert.
Yeah, I'll tell everybody. What's in the note?
Mm-hmm.
How bad did he look when you saw him, Wilbur?
Bad.
He says he's too sick to meet, so he wants us to meet with Lady Silverhand at noon. What time is it now?
Like 10 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah. It is as early or as late as you need it to be. If you need to do something first, it's a little bit earlier. If you want to just go straight there, it's soon.
I kind of want to just go across the street real quick. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm going to go across the street.
Mm-hmm.
And like go into Follow Shop.
Okay.
I can't even remember what the shop is called. I remember her name, but not the shop name.
I don't even have my notes for...
I've got it. Let me find it.
Okay.
Corellian's Crown.
Oh yeah, Corellian's Crown. That is correct.
Corellian's Crown. Okay.
Yeah.
I wrote it down. And I'm going to see if she's there.
Yeah.
And if she's busy for dinner tonight.
She is there and is absolutely not for you busy for dinner tonight.
So I'll
Would you like to eat here or would you like to eat at your store?
Oh, I don't know. Wherever you would prefer.
Here. How about here?
Would you like me to bring anything?
If you would like to prepare a dish beforehand, I would not say no. But I also, am full of edible goodness.
Sounds great. I'll see you tonight.
Excellent.
That's so gross.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Excellent. Okay. What's next?
Well, let's head on out, then, right?
Okay.
And then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the three of you make your way down through the city ward into the castle ward, where the seat of government for Neverwinter is. It's a large, kind of semi-castle. Think of it like Parliament, except the center is part castle, with two kind of very ornate wings coming off of it. It's gated off, and there are two guards at the front. Both of whom are just regular old city guards, and they're standing there when you come up.
We have an
What?
appointment with Lady Silverhand at noon.
What's her name?
Maury Tianier, Wilbur Shufflefoot, Sela Windhaven. Is Levlin with us or not?
Levlin's with you.
Okay, Levlin Lightfinger.
Hang on one second. And then you go back and grabs a list of things. They flip. Oh, yep. I see you're here. Come with me. And they open these big wrought iron gates that take you onto the grounds. And there are like these statues of former open lords and like gorgeous sorts of like topiary that's cut. You see like all sorts of functionaries and potentates running around and just talking to each other in corners like that. And they take you into this large, open, sweeping white marble sort of foyer. Like if you've ever been to the Natural History Museum in Washington, D.C., it's this big round marble construction with this like fountain in the center and these pillars going up to an overlooking set of balconies. And he goes, you are to wait in meeting room number 4. Okay, come with me. He's the list, and it's the guard. He just takes you back, and it's this finely appointed kind of dark wooden room with like these red velvet couches around it, and this like large sort of like oak coffee table in the center, and a fire going in the back as fall is still in the air here in Waterdeep. He says, if you wait here, I'm sure she'll be with you shortly.
And then he leaves.
And then he leaves.
Okay. I hate this place.
I mean, it seems nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a problem with this place? Says Levlin.
I have a problem with expectation, Levlin.
Oh, me
That's my
too.
problem.
Expectation.
Yeah, you know when people expect you to be a certain way and you have to act like that? That's what this place reminds me of.
You know, when people hear my last name, they think I'm like some little twig.
Which you are not. You're very cool. I don't know. That's why I don't go by my last name. No one needs to know who my mom is. Ugh.
Than, what's Sela doing right now?
Thinking about what Maury just said and how her whole life has felt like that. Based on who her family is. Just kind of, yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, I really like the Heart of Gold.
Yeah, I like it too. I don't know why.
It feels like home, Levlin. Wilbur. Sela, I hope it feels like home for you too.
It's a pretty good place, I think.
It is home. One of soon to be 2 homes. Once we open Lightfingers.
Well, when you grow up in a place like this, it's not really home. It's just a place.
And as you say that, the 2 doors that are kind of these like maybe 14-foot tall sort of like master oak doors swing open, and Lariel Silverhand walks in, and she looks behind her and goes, Z, wait for a moment, and I will call you in a second, please. I need to have a private word with the four of them. And she will kind of close the doors behind her and sit on the couch. She will actually go and pour herself a little glass of wine and then sit on the couch. My intrepid adventurers, how are you today?
Hi. I'm well.
Doing well.
How are you?
I am good. The city is now in possession of 400,000 gold that it did not have before. This is... You've done well. Even though it may not feel like it. What, Wilbur, is something wrong?
It's a really fancy place. And...
Would you like a drink to calm your nerves?
Yeah, I think I would.
She gets up. Would wine, perhaps, or maybe like a port or a sherry?
Do you have anything stronger?
Do you have any, like whiskey?
Yes. Well, yes. We have something whiskey-ish. Yes. Let me. She opens the cupboard below and pulls out this bottle of brown liquor, and plops a glass on the table and pours it about halfway full, and hands it to you. The bottle would be great. No. I need you a little bit sharp for this. I understand that you're nervous, but you have overcome far greater things than this room. I promise.
It's a really nice room, though.
It's so nice.
Like, it's decorated real nice. It's cool.
Yes.
So, you wanted to see us?
Yes. First, I wanted to tell you that I did receive the money, and that it seems that our friend Mr. Banray was as good as his word. What he thinks that's going to buy him, I don't know, but...
Did you get a little more?
No, I did not.
Well, Wilbur told you to, don't you remember?
Yes. I did get a little something from him. Just not money.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh. Ah! No! Oh. Really?
It's not going to influence me in any way. What does it matter?
I don't ever need to know that about you, ever.
I understand you have needs, but please don't overshare.
Oh, grow up a little. People need their fun.
You can share as much as you want with me. That's fine.
Yeah, with them. That's fine. Never with me. Never with me.
I'm not your mother, Maury.
No, but it's close enough and it's gross.
Okay. So,
I don't think it's gross.
I also wanted to let you know that the first soup kitchen, we bought a couple of old properties down in the dock ward, and the first few soup kitchens will open up within the next 2 weeks.
Oh, thank God.
Schools will be coming within a month after that, I believe.
Good.
But we have some more difficult business to discuss, I believe.
Yeah.
Mert is... His light is dimming quickly, and so that is why he sent you to me.
He's super old, super quick.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he's old and dying.
Yes. And I believe we know why, and she'll get up and go to the doors, and now we'll ask, Z, will you come in, please?
Yeah,
and go ahead and describe yourself as you enter.
So in walks a decently tall, about 6'2", golden tiefling. So they are wearing like very, I wouldn't say dirty clothes, but it's like very dusty, like they've been crawling around places for a while. A dented up like breastplate with some chainmail underneath of it. On their belt, there's a rather unusual looking axe. It has like a hand guard in the middle of it. And then a shield is slung over their back. But probably what's going to draw your attention the most is like the upper left side of their face is really messed up. So right now they're smiling, and you can see like the top left teeth, like they're all sharp tiefling teeth. But they're all on the left side, they're all like dark color, like made out of metal. And then it's just pocked and scarred up through the left. The left eye is covered in a fancy eye patch. And then the left horn is bolted, which are ram horns. They're like the wrapped ram horns, and it's bolted on with an iron banding, like it had been broken off at one point.
Z, what's her last name again?
Merritt.
My dear friends, this is Z Merritt. Z is an expert on Chult, and I have brought him in to speak with you and give you a bit of a briefing after I tell you what I have to tell you.
Is your sibling named Merritt?
Oh, you got jokes. I like you. Who are you?
I'm Wilbur.
Yeah, all right there, Wilbur.
Wilbur, it's okay.
Yeah, it's been a day.
Okay, and who are the rest of you?
I'm Maury. Nice to meet you.
Maury?
Hey, Seela.
Levlin!
Yeah, it's Levlin.
Levlin.
Hey,
It's
nice
my
to
best
meet you.
friend.
I like your accent.
Thank you. I'm from up in Baldur's Gate.
Okay, introductions aside. Everybody have a seat. Does anybody else need a drink again before we start? Wilbur, you still look a little shaky and I need you focused.
I'm here.
Okay.
You doing drinks?
I just
Yes, but Z,
had
you
him
can
on the
use
head,
your own.
just kind of just like.
Wilbur's gonna pull out a pocket donut and start eating it.
Alright.
He's
So,
just going to go pour a drink then and stand there and listen.
once I tell you what I have to tell you, and once Z tells you what he has to tell you, the choice to take on this assignment will be yours.
I accept.
It's too early to say yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just really nervous.
God, I wish I had calm emotions right now.
Just focus for me, Wilbur. I need you here right now. Okay? Okay. About 2 months ago, many people who had died through unnatural means, whether it be combat or magic, and had then been resurrected by divine magic, started to come down with the same illness. Seemingly a wasting disease of some kind. Over the course of time, the number of people affected seemingly began to increase. Then, about 3 weeks ago, resurrection magics started to fail. Not all at once, but here and there at first, and now we believe they are completely, for lack of a better term, broken. Deeply concerned, the Lord's Alliance sent agents to all parts of the known world in order to investigate. About a month ago, we got a hit. There were rumors of wildly increased undead activities in the jungles of Chult. Our agent there, Sandra Sylvain, sent for a party to investigate. Despite her best attempts at saving the party, including using an ancient relic to send one of the members back in time to guide the others through the dangers, we believe the party has failed. However, we have been able to ascertain what we believe to be their last location. Far south of the only major city on the continent lies a stretch of jungle nestled between the valley called Lost Honor and a range of mountains called the Flame Peak Mountains. It is there that we believe the party was lost, and perhaps there as well that you will find answers. Should you agree to go, your mission would be to continue their investigation, to find sign of where they were lost, ascertain what destroyed them, and then continue to figure out what's in that jungle and why it's so important. We believe it has a direct link to this withering disease. In fact, Uncle Minnie has Scrying magics do not seem to work in the region around which they were last known to be, but there is some etheric energy drawn there, and I'm not an expert. I will have you speak with Uncle Minnie should you say yes. But that is my piece. Now, Z here can tell you before you go, so you have full knowledge. He will give you a basic primer on the jungles of Chult. Z.
All right, then. So how many of you have ever been outside of Waterdeep?
I have.
Good. You ever been to Chult?
No.
Mm-mm.
Good. All right, this will be easy then. So, you ever get real warm?
Yeah.
Just like get sweaty and it's nasty.
I'm from Alm. Yeah. I have.
Oh, all right. Not bad. So imagine that, just way, way worse. It's hot. It's sweaty. There's creatures that want to eat your face a lot. There's a lot of undead. The natives, sometimes they're friendly, sometimes they're not. And that's before, the jungle tries to kill you. Now, through all that, here's the fun part. There's so many ruins in this place. Oh, it's beautiful. You can find all sorts of things when you're looking through there. But mostly, it's a place that wants to try and kill you. But if you're really strong, and I figure, lady here, you wouldn't brought you all together if you weren't. You could probably survive, especially with me as a guide. Questions? Comments? Terrifying fears?
Nope.
She will fold out in front of you all a map of Chult. May take a second to load. It's pretty large.
It's gonna be hot.
Oh no, there we go.
Oh, hella hot.
What's the humidity like?
You like to go swimming?
No. I can't.
That's unfortunate.
I don't know how to swim.
Oh.
I can
Well,
float though.
Lots of practice in the air.
Okay.
So I need to hear from each of you if you agree to this.
Yes.
I agree. I will do it.
It's not even a question for me.
Levlin's coming too because I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm in on this. It's great. Maury.
I said yes.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't have to give them the hard sell. Nice.
Yeah, I'm impressed. That was just a right away. Yes, they're good people and have done a great service to the city recently and overcome some significant obstacles in doing so. I believe that if anyone is able to figure out what's going on there, this cat is just all up in my grill. I'm sorry. I love my Mr. Fluffy Pants. He's my favorite of my
Two
cats.
cats.
I have 14 that run around the Parliament House, and this is by far my favorite. Yes. This is Mr. Fluffy Pants. And now Cannon Cat. Cat, you are now Mr. Fluffy Pants, the Cannon Cat. That is a character you are playing in the game. Just FYI.
He's not wearing pants though.
He's not wearing pants. Well, he is. He's wearing fluffy pantaloons that are actually his fur. But yes. Okay, you're going this way. Go. Bye. Thank you. Okay. Let me bring my notes back up after that. So, I'm glad that you have decided to say yes. We have provided for you an expeditious form of travel. Uncle Minnie and his team have been working on a new form of ship that can glide across the skies as ships glide across the sea. It's called the Venture Swift. Its captain is one Hamelbras Fizzlespark. He's a gnome of some repute. What?
Fizzlesaw. It's a
What?
great name.
Yes, he goes by Ham. Him and his wife run the ship. Hilda Fizzlespark as well is her name. And they it has not taken its maiden voyage yet, and I have ordered Uncle Minnie to ensure that its maiden voyage is to take you at least to Port Nyansaru, and if it can take you into the jungle, that's even better. I don't have much to give you that I think would be of use on this. But I do have this. And from in there, like a drawer under that large oak table that sits in the center of this sitting room, she opens it and pulls out this incredibly finely polished wooden box that's got almost this golden glow to it. It's got gold filigree at the corners. And she unclicks it. And she opens it up, and it's this red velvet on the inside. And there are 5 brooches in there with the sigil of Waterdeep. And they look immaculately created. These should allow you to communicate, as long as you're within 400 or 500 yards of each other. The jungle can be thick and it can be dangerous. He has told me stories, and so I thought I would have some special artifacts commissioned that would help you in your journey.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Those are super cool. Thank you very much for the gift.
You're very welcome, Wilbur. How you doing?
I'm a little less nervous, but a little bit more nervous about the jungle.
Well, how are you with
pretty
heights?
scary things. Oh God! Yeah, actually, I'm fine.
Oh, then this will be all right.
Yeah, I ran across rooftops, like no problem. Like
I mean,
yesterday.
these fizzle sparks sound pretty good.
CeeLo, you were going to say something, I think, too? And I cut you off? Okay. So the Venture Swift is currently in dock down at the port. It's on jetty number 45. And you can find Uncle Minnie and the fizzle sparks there whenever you're ready to leave. I would prefer that you go as soon as you can. I understand that you need to possibly outfit or kit yourselves up for an expedition into the jungle, but the sooner the better, I believe.
Do I know who Uncle Minnie is? I'm assuming
Make a wisdom check.
just a straight wisdom check.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Elminster.
That's what I thought. But I was like, I didn't know if Maury knew.
Yeah, it's Elminster. And the reason I asked you to make a wisdom check is because the only time you ever met him, and the only time you've heard him referred to as Uncle Minnie is when you were very young.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's been ages since that, yes. But it's Elminster.
Okay.
So, any other questions?
How do I make this thing work?
That's a good one.
You touch it like it. No, all you have to do is think and speak.
Oh, I get it. Nice.
Speak out loud?
No, you have to speak out loud. Yes. Speak out loud.
Hey, Wilbur, calm down.
Ah!
And you heard him say it, and it come like you were wearing headphones, although Wilbur wouldn't know what headphones are at the same time.
Oh, that's weird.
That's hilarious.
Did everyone hear it or just Wilbur?
Yeah, everybody heard it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's like,
Good.
And no, you don't need to speak into it. You just have to speak.
Does it
You
work
just-
if you whisper?
It does work if you whisper.
Yes.
Hey, Sela. Sometimes your brother smelled bad.
he never took his armor off, ever.
I know, it's gross.
I
Right.
can still hear you.
Okay, well, it seems like I have other business to attend to. You have use of this room for as long as you need. There's not another meeting in here for another 2 hours. Yes, Maury?
Can I talk to you before you leave?
In private?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Step outside with me.
Okay.
And she will go, good luck. If I don't see you before you leave, don't die. The souls of thousands, rest on your shoulders. Good luck. And she
No.
walks out.
Ain't no pressure.
Auntie,
Yes.
how's Mother?
Uncle Elminster is suffering from the same condition as your mother. He has devised a way that is taxing on him that slows the progress. of the disease. It does not stop it. He is able to maintain it upon himself and your sister, and your mother. It is only due to his intense arcane mastery that he is able to maintain these spells.
How long do we have?
Weeks.
Okay.
Weeks.
Is she here?
Oh, no, she's at home.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Making sure. It's
Yes.
magic, so I never know.
Yes.
All right. Well, please send word if something happens to her.
I will, of course. Here. I know how I can do that. And she goes into her pocket and goes, I normally use these for, just sending missives to folk, but, here are 4 scraps of sending paper. Each one of these can contain a single note, and I have a notebook in my room into which they will be inscribed. Do not write on them unless what you're writing you plan to immediately send to me, otherwise the incantation will not work.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
This is not two-way communication, I'm sorry to say. You need the bespoke book, but at least you can let me know what's happening. If I am able to make contact with you in some way, I will.
That's all I can ask. Thank you.
Now, good luck. Don't die. And go save your mother.
That's the plan.
Good.
And I'll go back into the room.
Okay.
So everyone's back in the room now?
Yes, except for
Yeah.
Lady Silverhand.
Yeah, good. So, why the hell are y'all doing this?
I'm a big fan of Waterdeep, and my best friend is dead because he died and then dead again.
Family.
Same thing.
Brother.
My best friend.
Oh, good. I was honestly really worried there for a bit that you were just like the crazy hero types. Oh, God. No, just, we got to do this for... No, I'm glad you have reasons. Good, that'll probably keep you alive. Okay, now that the...
Z, I have a question.
Oh, please, that's what I was hoping for. What do you got?
Why are you doing this?
So, I'm a member of the Guild of Treasure Hunters, and Chult is full of treasure. Oh my God, so much treasure. And undiscovered places, and it's worth a fortune. It's amazing.
It's a profit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. How long will it take us to get there?
You're not sure by air.
Yeah.
The
is by
sea
water?
travel would take you 2 weeks.
Well, normally by ship it's 2 weeks, but I don't know about this whole thing that the Fizzles box got every time. Really?
It'll wear off.
Okay. Fizzlespock. Seriously, y'all have never been to a jungle before.
No, what kind of provisions do we need for the jungle? Do we need like special clothing or?
Oh yeah,
What?
you're gonna
what-
want to dress real differently. Like I was talking about, it's real hot. It's muggy. It's like drinking the air there. So, and it's nasty. The jungle, seriously, every part of it wants to kill you. So, how are you all with diseases?
I've never had one.
I don't. I'm pretty clean.
All right. Well, there's pastes and there's things we can get when we get to Nyanzaru.
What should we get here?
Get equipped for a fight. Get machetes. I mean, most of what we're going to want to get is going to be in the port.
Makes sense.
They're prepared for people already, for the most part. But I would say if you need any kind of special equipment, here's the place to do it. Won't be nearly as much of a markup as the princes are going to put on you.
The princes?
Right. Princes. Now the merchant princes. They run Chull. It's like let's see. It's kind of like your open lord, but they're all merchants, and there's a bunch of them, and they all vote together, and they're things. Like a merchant council.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
It's like a conglomerate with like a chairman and a board.
Yeah, except none of them is exactly in charge. They have different areas they work in.
Ah. Department heads.
You would also know, Z, that it's not that they control all of Chult, and you can sell that however you want. They pretty much only control the area around Port 9 Zaru. The rest of it, no one controls. And you would know that factually, but it's up to you to say whatever you want to say.
Yeah, like, and there's a lot there. I mean, I gave you the overview,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of undead. If you're good with those, then great. Let's see. Y'all ever seen a dinosaur?
No.
You like lizards?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Really? Now, okay. You ever seen a big lizard? You ever seen
mean,
like a what?
I've seen pictures of them, like the
Oh,
big,
okay.
big ones.
Oh yeah, real big ones.
Yeah.
Then there's the small ones. They like nip at you. They come in packs and just they're really terrible. Like I said, the jungle wants to eat you.
Sounds fun.
Oh, it's a hell of a lot of fun. I love it there.
I've got another question.
Yeah.
So you're in it for the profit.
Oh yeah.
So how will we split the profits of this endeavor?
I like you.
I am
That's a
also a
good
business person.
Oh, all right. What kind of business?
It's a bakery / tavern / like, I don't know.
Patisserie.
I know you got one of them donuts. Give me one of them donuts.
Oh yeah. This-
Trust me. Eat it.
Just eat it.
This is heaven.
Eat it.
Holy shit. This is amazing.
Right.
Yeah, it's the best thing in Waterdeep right now.
Oh, with Waterdeep, this is better than anything up in Baldur's.
Oh boy, we have to open more locations.
Okay, well let's figure out what's going on, and then we'll open another location.
Let's bring my brother back, and then
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna need to manage the third location. So.
You manage one level and manages one next.
All right, so I'm your guide. And like I said, I've been around so as far as the split goes, well, let's see how many of us are there here. There's 5. Doesn't really go into that many. What do you think's fair?
I think an even split would be fair if we outfit you and maybe give you a little bit of extra stuff for the journey as well. How about that?
A 2020.
Yeah.
You say outfit. All right.
Oh, we just recently came into a little bit of money that we might be able to get you, I don't know, a special artifact or something that could help you, depending on what you want.
Kind of like looks down at his armor, which is all like dented and scraped up, in the shield. Well, could maybe use some new gear. It's been around a little bit.
That.
Then yeah, that sounds fair.
Go for you, Wilbur.
I mean, it's a lot of money just to give somebody, but
Well, I mean, they.
Hey, thank you for asking.
You're welcome. I don't know why I'm using your accent. It's like hitting me for some reason.
It just gets in
It just gets in my head, and then I start talking like that.
you get in the car, you want to order a coffee.
Yeah, I know. Goodness.
And you want to go park the car in Harvard Yard.
I think, Wilbur,
Quincy Market.
that it will be our guide.
You park the car in Baldergate, but you know.
Love Tom Brady.
Tommy Brady.
Tommy Brady. Greatest of all time.
Go Pats.
The Hopper.
Go Pats.
Go Pats.
Someone please clip that.
You have no idea how much bad Boston accent I looked at.
I'm sure.
You're being so offensive to all Bostonians right now.
Like,
we don't sound like that at all.
It's not that bad, actually. Well,
Dunkin' Donuts.
But Wilbur, I think that if we outfit our guide, they will stay alive longer, which gives us a better chance of surviving.
He's been through the jungle literally at least twice based on his comments earlier. There.
Just points to their face.
Yeah, I'm like,
be all right.
So,
just
the
like
jungle bites back real hard.
We're a little wounded by someone we trusted. So if I go out on a limb for you here, don't fuck me.
Don't fuck us, Z.
Why the hell would I do that?
I didn't think you would. I'm just saying.
No, you seem all right. You actually have good reasons for doing things. I like you.
Okay.
I'm going to insight check you.
Do it.
I just want to roll the dice. He's fine.
There's a second thing that I need you to commit to, Z.
Yeah?
The person that burned us, if we come across them, I'm going to need your support. So we're going to establish a code word. That code word is apricot. One,
apricot.
He will never expect it because he knows the code word is different. The actual code word. But if I say apricot, I need you to punch whoever we're talking to square in the face. No questions asked.
Oh, a little bit of spit and polish? I can do that.
Yeah.
What's the code word?
It's asparagus.
Oh, that's right.
Well, Sela doesn't know that.
What's asparagus?
Wait, I wouldn't know. Would I know that?
I don't think so.
Asparagus is our code word. It's what we say when things are getting out of hand.
But we're going to change it up when in certain company.
So it's apricot.
Apricot. I'm doing it too.
All right.
We're all doing it.
Apricot.
Apricot, punch him in the face. Got it.
Yeah. All right, I'm good. Let's go shop.
Let's go do some shopping.
Let's go shopping.
Let's get some
Shopping montage.
Shopping montage. Actually, so I'm going to give you one last second to look through the Sane Magical Prices guide, and we will take a quick break, because it's almost 10 p.m., which means it's time for me to go feed my cats. And that means they'll stop bothering me for like an hour. By the way, I'm pretty sure I've just turned into Harper's emotional support human at this point, so that's super fun. And cute, but you know. We will be back after these important... We'll be right back screens, I guess. Yeah, there's no messages here. It's just, well, we're things. So we'll be right back in a second. Bye. We're coming back in. This is us returning. We now return to your regularly scheduled Dragon Dark days as our party prepares to venture forth on the Venture Swift to the continent of Chult. But first, shopping! Let's do it!
Let's go to the mall.
Let's go to the mall. All right. So you guys, at last check, are still hanging out in the salon.
Yeah, I really want to leave this place.
Okay. You actually know of a good magic shop,
Oh, okay.
Maury. It's Valistrad's Ventures.
Okay.
Is that really what it's called? Yeah, Valistrad's Venturers. Yeah. It's a well-known adventuring outfitter
Do you
store.
get magic items? Do you
in
get
the
armor
castle
and stuff
ward.
there too, or just
Yeah, it is a
all?
shop of renown for adventurers to go and get goods and gear.
Okay.
Valistrode.
I think we should go to Valestrode's.
Oh, okay. That works for me.
All right.
Luckily, you're in the same ward as the seat of government for Waterdeep is also in the Castle District. So heading out, you move along just a few blocks away up north as the Capitol building itself sits kind of at the foot of Mount Waterdeep. So I think one of the things I always fail to like visualize about Waterdeep is there's literally a giant mountain in the middle of it, right? Like if you just look west, hey, look, it's a big old mountain, right? That just kind of like juts in on the city. It's Mount Waterdeep. And so at the foot of Mount Waterdeep is, on the northern edge of it there, is the seat of government, and where the castle ward kind of moves off north from it. And if you just kind of, you weave through the streets, and it's about 1 p.m. now, and you make your way to a fine-looking store that's got kind of this red filigree around the windows and these huge bay windows that are interesting because they're animated. It looks like someone put enchantments on them, where like in one window there's someone fighting off a bunch of goblins with like this really nice looking armor, and it's all kind of in slow motion. And in the other window there's like these 3 adventurers with like arrows shooting them at this like big dragon, and you see it kind of swoop down, and it's all like happening in slow motion to really like accentuate the amazing gear that this guy sells.
Is it?
Oh, okay.
All right, let's take a look.
Z, you good at getting people to do what you want them to do?
I'm good at chatting people up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm all right.
Just wondering. It's always nice to have someone else who can, talk the way around people if they have to.
I mean, if being honest, I mean, usually if people aren't listening, then they don't really talk to me as much. But kind of like absently patting the hilt of their axe.
That makes sense. All right, good to know. Let's go buy some things. Let me do the talking. Wilbur,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get the deal.
All right.
Okay.
Mum's the word.
All right. As you enter, you are attacked by this intense smell of incense, and there are a number of people already in here kind of browsing and looking at wares. This is, as you enter, this is a 3-story, this is like a row house, essentially, but it has been gutted. And instead of having floors, it has balconies that each have these like large glass cases in them. On the first floor is where kind of the miscellanea are. You see bags and potions and like oils and quivers and things like that, gloves, small pieces. And it looks like as you go up, each floor is ringed in these glass cases that have like fancy fucking shit in them.
Are there people working the store or?
Yeah,
mainly
you see
people
a
around?
number of people moving around. They're all wearing these essentially purple cloaks with this like sword crossed with an arrow at like emblazoned in gold on their cloak. And one of them comes up to you and goes, "Oh, hello. Hi. Welcome to Valistrad's Ventures. How may I be of service to you today?"
We're looking to do some shopping today.
Excellent. I am
As a
glad to hear it.
group.
As a group. Good. Okay.
We're
What can
looking
I...
for a few things. Quite a few, actually. So,
Oh, good.
yes. What does everyone want again?
Well, let's start with you. What is it you're looking for?
I would like... I've heard there are these, haversacks that can fit more in them, but they never gain weight.
Yes, magical backpacks. We have a number of different styles. In fact, if you come over here to the backpack aisle, and he'll take you kind of around, and there are, you see some boxes that say, "Danger, do not combine." Danger, do not combine with, a bag of holding. And it says portable hole, like, stenciled on the top of them. And there's, like, warnings all over it, like, don't combine with bags of holding. Do not put in null spaces. Do not, like... And it's just, like, these little boxes all stacked there.
Mm-hmm.
And on the opposite side of it, there are, like, hanging racks, in which there are a number of different backpacks. And they go, these are the different variations we have of the general creation of Heward, known as the Handy Haversack. I think it's a bit alliterative for my taste, but they all essentially do the same function, but we like to have variety and choices, as every adventure is different.
I want one that just looks like a normal bag.
Ah, simple. I like it.
Yeah.
Utilitarian, indeed. Let's see. And he pulls out just kind of a normal looking. It's like a backpack with like 2 little front pockets on it, 2 little side pockets on it. How about this?
What color is it? Is it brown?
It's leather.
Yep, perfect. That's perfect.
Excellent. Let me look here on the thingy to see how much we are selling it for. So I'm going to start putting notes down here. Heward's Handy is 2,500 dragons.
2,500, okay.
Doink. And what else? This is a great start. If you're willing to spend this kind of money, I'm sure there's much more we can find for a group of doughty adventurers such as yourselves.
I'm looking for...
Thank you.
I'm looking for something that... I've heard of this. It's a piece of jewelry that you wear that, if you fall unconscious, stabilizes you?
Yes, well, we actually have interestingly, we have 2 different versions of that. Well, 3, actually. We have kind of a slow-acting one, where it will heal you slowly over time, and that is a ring of wound regeneration. We also have the periaptive wound closure, which is a bit more fast-acting, and then for extreme emergencies, we have the gorget of extreme unction, which, should you fall, will immediately stabilize you and give you some immediate healing.
I think I'd like the periapt. I think that sounds like a good option for me.
Okay, so you're looking for the middle model. You're not looking
Yeah.
for the advanced version. Let's see what we can find for you. So most of the armors are up on the 2nd floor, so let's head up there.
We're gonna be all over this store.
Yes, you are. So periaptive wound closures, right now there's been a bit of a run on the market for them. And then with the 2 that we have, we're selling for 7,500. I think due to the unpleasantness with the not being able to be brought back after death, certain things that provide proof against absolute death are going quite quickly off our shelves. But the periaptive wound closure, well, I can't spell now. Closure. Damn, wow, I really just cannot spell. The O-U-N-D, wound closure, is 7,500. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for right now.
I'm going to get a porter, actually. Mr. Jeeves, come here, please. And you see kind of an older gentleman who's carrying like this tray, and your attendant, whose name is Eliwick, puts the things on the tray, and goes, "Please hold these for us, will you? Thank you." He's like, "Yes. What else?
Levlin,
Yeah.
You want a studded leather +1 armor?
Yeah, she's looking for something that can protect me a little bit more, and get stabbed a whole lot. Oh, you're looking for... Oh, armors. Yes, they're right around the corner over here. We have many different varying styles. Would you like a specific color of studded leather and the basic protective enchantments on it? Judah, do you want a specific color? Judah, do you want a specific color? Otherwise, it's pink.
We should probably
That'll be really
Just
good.
letting you know.
I realized I forgot to mention that Z's hair is like a bright pink.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
That's awesome.
Well, yes, we can put one on here, and then if you want to change color at some point, brown, basic brown. I understand. You're looking your utilitarian group. I will not look for the fancy things for you, but I will look for the rugged things for you. Brown studded leather vest +1. Yes, here you go. Jeeves, bring a rolling rack, would you please? And he's like, yes, sir. And you see him walk up with a tray, and then he comes back rolling this rack that's got like armor hooks on it, and then he like places the tray on it and grabs the armor and puts it on the rack, and he's like holding it. Excellent. We can absolutely do that for you. What next?
Well, how much was that?
Oh, so for this basic enchantment on good quality armor, on some rugged studded leather armor, will cost you $17.50. Indeed.
Slippers. There's shoes. Levlin wanted shoes that could help him climb things better.
Yes, of course. The spider climbing, the slippers of spider climbing. I believe we have something like that. Something. Where are they at? I am looking at spell scrolls. Yeah. Those are quite expensive, though. Those are a very rare enchantment. Of course, we carry a few different colors. These are all quite gaudy, though. I don't know if they're. These are for the discerning climber. I'm afraid the least gaudy ones we have, and he goes into a case and he pulls out from the bottom these two shoes that kind of have these curls on the front of them, like elven, like Christmas shoes, right? They're green with like gold lace on them.
But no bells, right?
No bells.
Oh, yeah, I think
Yes.
Levlin would like that.
These are sadly the least ostentatious of these that we have.
I think they'll be fine.
Okay, excellent. The price tag on these is 5,000 dragons.
Who's next?
Yes, should we put it on the tray?
Yes.
Excellent.
It's not too expensive.
Spider slippers. 5,000.
Z is just kind of staring at you at the moment, like.
Yeah, I have some ideas on some
Yes.
things that I need.
We'll do it.
One, I stand up in the front. I don't know if you can tell. So I get whacked a lot.
You do look like you've been hit a few times, yes.
So I'm looking for a bit sturdier armor. I was thinking maybe take the chainmail that I have now and downgrade it to the half plate so I can move better. And then, like get a little upgrade on that.
So you're looking for a half plate.
Yeah.
Would you like it enchanted?
Yes.
We have no non-enchanted items. I should say that right now. If you're looking for an armor, I know quite a good one who does bespoke work. I believe they're taking commissions right now. But if you're looking for enchanted items, that's what we have for you.
I also need a shield that's also enchanted. It's
Yes.
better than this one. And he points to his shield, which is just like caved in sections. I was
I
thinking like
see
if it's
that.
not too much trouble, like maybe a small custom, like engraving on it.
Well, I know an excellent engraver. Everything you see here has been crafted for us. But if you're looking for an enchanted blank, I can absolutely give you one and then send you to a good engraver.
Yeah, I mean that'd be great. I was thinking like put like a donut on it or something.
I'm sorry. A donut from that shop over in the Tower Ward in the Tower District. Yes.
Yes, we are the proprietors of that establishment.
Oh, I keep meaning to go over there. I've heard good things. I know there was some mess about a fireball a few weeks back and then a massacre near our house or something. But I know it's driven away a bit of business, but the more adventurous seem to be wanting to go back there now.
That's all solved now.
Oh, good.
It's been resoluted. So in addition to the armor and the shield, I was thinking like a badass cloak that would also protect me and like keep me warm.
Keep you warm. Oh, are you planning to travel or something?
Mhm.
Yes.
I mean, winter is coming. Winter is coming.
I mean,
it's when you don't want warm.
it doesn't have to be warm. It can be lightweight, kind of breezy. Maybe if it caught like a
Easy breezy, beautiful.
cover girl. If it caught the air and kind of did one of these motions.
Oh, you wanted to flicker behind you.
No. I don't want it to billow. I want it to protect. And then the last thing I'm looking for, it's kind of out there and it's kind of unique. I read about it in like this drawing that this guy like left on the ground in the dog ward many years ago. But it's a ring that like can summon like a spectral thing that whacks people.
Oh yeah.
You got to tell me what that is. What are you talking about?
The ring of the ram.
Oh, the Ring of the Ram. I do love the Ring of the Ram. Cloak of Protection, one thing at a time. 300. I don't know what to call that. 1,000. Ring of the Ram. Oh, yes. Do we have it? Let's go take a look at our rings real quick. And she takes you up a floor, and there's like this wall of rings, all just kind of sitting on a little hook. You're in the larger city in Favor, and of course they have a store like this, right? Let's see, Ring of... No, you don't want that. Here we go, yes, Ring of the Ram. This, little buster, will knock open a door, if you so choose, or knock someone back quite hard if you don't.
Yeah, how much does that run?
Let me look at the price tag. Scroll faster. Okay. It's a bit expensive. It's 5,000 gold for this little piece of metal.
Oh dear. We'll put it in the pile. We can take it out if we can't afford it.
Of course.
How much would a
We can afford it.
How much would?
protecting ring be?
Yeah, those two would be cool. I was thinking, just an abstract thought, but like, could you make it like a donut that smashes indoors?
A donut is a what again now?
It's and he's gonna pull out a pocket donut and
Of course he is.
hand it to the keeper.
Well, that just looks like a ring to me. What is the difference?
No, like the spectral thing I want to be a donut.
The spectral thing, the Ring of the Ram.
Yeah, I want it to be the ring of the donut.
Oh, you want the donut to... I could talk to one of our enchanters, and I mean, really, it's just a matter of having it look that way, so I don't know that we couldn't change it. It would probably add to the cost, however, to swap out the enchantment in it.
All right, well, let's pencil that in and see if we can afford it.
Or how much?
It'll probably cost an extra 1,000 because really what you're doing is you're changing the meta magic effect of the spell, and it's also going to change the way that it looks, and so that does take some reweaving.
All right. What about you, Sela?
Well, I had asked about the ring of protection just to see how much it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think the Ring of Protection or the Cloak of Protection should be a different cost, so they both
They're the
cost the
same?
same.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that is ridiculous, being that... Yes, I think that's ridiculous.
It does the same thing. Yeah.
Because it does literally the same thing.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to take one of them cloaks of protection.
Yes, 5,000 or 4,000, whatever I said. Yes.
Yep, but I mean, I want to make sure it's like the blue with the yellow piping, like the one I've got right now.
Yes, I
I'm
think we have
replacing
something
this.
quite like that.
It's got to be this. And then I'm looking at the armors, and I want something that I can make look like something else.
What do you mean?
Like armor that I can make look like not armor.
Oh, so like, what do we have like that? And that's armor of glamour. Is that what it's called?
It's glamoured studded leather.
Glamoured armor. Okay. Yes, I do believe we have something like that. We recently had a visitor from the Feywild who brought some magical wares with them. If you come over here, and you see this armor that's got, like, this leaf emboss all over it. It's like these vines, like, crawling through them. Now, if you were to wear that and attune it to you, not only will it give you additional protection, if you think of the proper command word, it will change into a regular suit of clothing, while also giving you the same protection. Now, keep in mind, it only appears to be a different kind of clothing. You are still underneath the same movement restrictions one would have.
That's exactly what I was looking for.
All right. Put it
Want
on the
that?
rack, Jeeves!
Do you have bracers?
Many.
Excellent. Do you have any that help me shoot a bow better?
Yes.
I'd like one of them. Or, a pair.
Well, of course, you buy them in pair sets. Let's see. Bracers of archery, I believe is what you mean. Yes. Yes, of course. Come over here. Do you have a specific style in mind, or just something like your friends that's simple, rustic?
Ring it up. Now, were there weapons here too? I didn't know.
Yes, absolutely. We are on the top floor. We have many weapons.
Speaking my language, I want to go talk. I want to go look at that.
Let's go.
I just want a longbow. Some kind of longbow.
Yes, we can give you an enchanted longbow. It will strike more true and do a bit more damage if that's what you're looking for.
Excellent.
Yes.
What's my price range on those?
For a basic enchanted longbow, it is 1,100 dragons.
What about the next level up?
Oh, that's a bit more pricey. I don't even know if we have any in stock. Let me go look. And he kind of pumps around in there. We do, but we only have a few left. I would need to get approval from the boss in order to sell one, as you're a first-time customer.
How much?
How much?
Well, with approval, I can put you in a relatively strongly enchanted longbow for 5,500 gold.
Is that a no, Mari?
That's a lot.
Okay, that's fine.
On top of the
It's
cloaks and everything like that. But if we could fit it, I'd say yes. But
Nah.
If I may, Maury, is it? You are going to be spending quite a lot more than that on your periaptive wound closure.
yes. But I'm only buying 2 things.
True. That's a steep cost curve. We'll stick with the lower end. It's fine.
But let's keep it. I'll keep an eye on it. How's that,
Okay.
Sela?
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
What else? This is a wonderful day for me. I'm going to get such a commission. It'll be
Yes.
lovely for both of us.
You're gonna have
Neat.
so much fun.
What do you need?
Seriously, you have money left over.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll double check. But yeah, what do you need?
Well, so the armor you have,
Yes.
got anything in mithril?
We have a few things in Mithril right now, I think.
What do you got in the half plate?
All of our half plates are enchanted. We can put you in a moderately. We can put you in a basic protective enchantment mithril armor in half plate for 3,000 gold.
Fine.
Okay. What about this shield here? It's pretty beat up and busted up. Is there any way that I could not have to carry it to use it, maybe? Or that's a thing.
What do you mean not have to carry it to use it? You mean you're looking for a shield that works on its own?
Yeah.
Yes, we may have something like that. Let me take a look. What was it? Shield of what?
It's animated shield.
Oh, animated shield. Oh, those are very expensive, though. Hang on, I'm taking a note.
Okay.
So an animated shield is going to cost you 6,700.
That too much?
Maybe not. We'll see.
Guess put it on the pile for now.
Of course, I'd be glad to.
I mean, that's more than I was expecting. So, yeah. The only other thing I'd even think about would be something like one of them swimming rings, but that's it.
Ring of water breathing, perhaps? Is that what you're speaking of?
Yes.
Ring of swimming.
Yeah.
Let's go down. Take a look at the rings of swimming. We do have a few of those in stock. As you know, many sailors come through here. Our rings of swimming will cost you 3,500.
I I'm entirely at your mercy.
I'm working it out.
I have you at 41,310.
Really?
Yes.
I have us at 56,810.
Did you count? Wait, really? Hang on.
I like
So,
Throck's number way
20
more.
I like Doc's number
500?
too.
Did you
For
add both
keywords?
of those bows?
No,
Both
I took
bows?
the. No, I
no,
added
did not.
I added the higher bow, not the lower bow.
Oh,
Plus 1,750 plus 5,000. Now this leaves you with nothing really for improvements on the shop or
Yeah.
like. I understand 1,510 plus 4,000 plus
No,
5,000.
there's 2 cloaks of protection.
Yes. Plus 1,000 plus 4,000 plus 2,250 plus 1,750 plus 1,100 plus 3,000 plus. Oh, you're right. 6,700. I missed something somewhere. Plus 3,500 equals 52,810.
That's like all of our money.
Yeah, that is literally most of your money. And no
I was hoping
potions.
that we could spend about.
Or
Oh,
camping
yes.
gear.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping we could spend about 10,000 per person. Well, that would still give us 10,000 left over.
Let me see here.
what was the total again?
52,810. That does
Drop
not
the
count the
ring.
+2 longbow. Excuse me.
When you drop the ring of swimming in, you can do the +2 longbow instead. I think that evens out. About
Does
5.
that
I'm
include,
actually only at 9,100 for my stuff.
I went over, I think.
Yeah.
Donut.
With the
Yeah,
plus
mine
one
was
longbow. I'm at
700
91.
for Z.
So
With the 2
I'm
That's with the +1 longbow. You're good.
just with the
or
plus one longbow. I'm good.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
under 10. I'm good.
Sorry, let me math.
I mean, it can be a ram. It doesn't have to be a donut.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's 1,000. It's just not going to make a lot of sense.
Yeah, you are at 12,760. Wilbur. with a half-plate shield, cloak of protection, ring of the ram.
How important is the ring of swimming to you, Jack?
I mean, no, Jack or Z.
Well, yeah, the whoever.
I mean, there's some places where we're going that you're going to want to swim. But if you're good swimmers, it's not a problem. I'm not a good swimmer.
Makes sense. Because that would put Z at 97, 12,
Yeah,
13.
too much.
So I think we'll, if you could pick, you'd pick the half plate and the animated shield.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Okay. So I have us at 48,310 right now. That's what you have with the +1 longbow and the ring of the ram at 5,000.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And
That
that's
leaves
without
us-
the ring of swimming. Is that correct? And without the
without the
1,000
ring.
for the ring of the donut.
Yeah. I
That
really
leaves
want a
us-
ring of protection, but I don't know if I can afford it. So
It's 5,000.
you told me it was 4,000.
It's 4,000. It's
Which
whatever
would put
I
us
said
at
it was
50.
before.
It would put us at 52,310, but that puts me over too. So I get it.
Has Mari already made a negotiation check?
No, not yet. Mm-mm.
Right? Bulk discount.
Yeah,
Possibly.
I'm gonna try.
Or
I'm gonna
bulk
try.
increase.
Really?
What? It depends how you roll.
Well, hopefully good. Um,
I'm gonna assist on that. So
thanks for that. No, I think that what I'll do is say, this is great.
Excellent.
We want all of this.
Including the ring of swimming and making the ring of a ram a ring of a donut.
No. We want the
Minus the ring of swimming.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, how about this? I have a
Yes.
question for you. If leave the ring of the ram, the +1 enchanted longbow, because I
Yes.
don't know what else to call it. Blah 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 blah. Not the ring of swimming,
No ring of swimming, indeed.
but the ring of swimming is 3,500, and the ring of protection is. What if
Yes.
we gave you $50,000,
Yes.
and you throw in those 2 rings we want? I mean, we're doing a bulk sale here.
Throw in an additional ring of protection and the ring of swimming.
Well, we don't have any rings of protection, so yes, a ring of
Yes.
protection.
Throw in a
and-
ring of protection and an additional protection enchanted item
Yes.
and the ring of swimming for 50,000.
Yes, but look at how much.
So
we're
you want me
making
to cut
today.
5,000 off of your
Yeah.
price?
Because we're spending 50,000.
That's a 10% discount.
Yes.
Make a. It was diplomacy before. What is it now? It's
Persuasion, I think?
persuasion. Yeah, persuasion. I don't know how I blanked on that. That's weird.
You should take a bite of that donut.
I have. It was quite tasty.
So we could also throw in donuts whenever you want them.
Yeah, but how much does a donut cost?
I mean, it adds up.
over a lifetime of getting donuts, I don't know,
For free?
Saving your life with a ring of protection?
saving your
It's-
life with a maple bacon donut.
The maple bacon donuts are on average right now about 2 gold, depending on demand.
2 gold for a donut.
You've tried the donut.
It's quite
Yeah.
good, but
That's,
that's
2 gold.
that's a high class meal in any part of the city.
Indeed,
High class donut.
and it will save your life 2,000 times.
Make your persuasion check.
Just by itself.
You get advantage, of course.
Okay. That's why I was asking.
Oh,
I mean, you
man.
could crit. Look, you're a first-time customer, and I believe if I give you this discount, I will have your loyalty should you ever choose to need more equipment.
Yes, of course. Always.
So, I need to check with my boss, but I'm pretty sure we can make this happen. Is there anything else you'd like to buy before we settle on this?
I think we're good, right, everyone? We're good?
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, great. Perfect.
Excellent. Well, come with me then, down to the first floor, and we will talk about checking you out. I'll go in the back. Meet me up at the front counter. Jeeves,
Of course.
take the rack to the front counter. Yes, sir. And he kind of thumps it down to the stairs. Thump, 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 thump. And a few moments later, your attendant comes back out and goes, "The master of the house approves of the transaction.
Yes.
And you may have a Hewitt's handy haversack, a periaptive wound closure, 2 cloaks of protection, a ring of protection, moderately chanted studded leather armor, half-plate, shield, longbow, mithril half-plate, a ring of the ram, a glamoured studded leather, braces of archery, an animated shield, and a ring of swimming for 50,000 dragons."
I will hand over the 50,000 dragons.
Damn.
This is the most I've ever spent in a D&D game, ever.
At level 6!
I know. Holy cow.
He's still just mind blown right now. It's like, didn't tell me y'all were rich. Like,
We're not. We've I'll explain it later. Yeah.
And is impressed that you just have 50,000 dragons on you. Please, one moment. I have to go get a guard for safekeeping this money. Normally we work in receipts and bills of sale between banks. But yes, please hold. Giles, guard, we have a large... Just come over here. Okay, good. And this kind of...
50,000.
This big burly guy just comes... like walking up and he goes, "What? What? Are you looking for any hired help?"
Mm-hmm.
I think we're good.
Oh, all right.
Oh, no, what's your name?
Giles.
Giles.
Yes.
That's right. Maybe.
Right.
We'll be in touch.
I'm just saying, if you've got this kind of money, you're obviously doing some adventuring, and maybe you need an extra hand. I don't know.
Or how do you feel about guarding a tavern?
How much you paying?
Come by the Heart of Gold tonight and we'll talk about it. We'll give you a
I'm
donut.
into it. I like it.
Right.
All right. All right, this transaction is complete. Jives! He rolls up with the stuff. This is now yours. However you wish to carry it, you may carry it. You have a handy haversack. It won't fit the armor, but the rest of it will probably fit in there.
Yeah. I have a question for you. If we needed to have something identified,
Yes.
where would we go?
We could do that. We have standard identification services running between, depending on the power of the artifact, between 250 and 2,000 gold.
We'll think about it.
All right. I think Levlin would probably insist that he get Margaret identified.
Yeah, it's just...
You don't think?
Well, I think he would. I think he would.
Someone else handling
He
his
also legitimately, I think, spent the least of all of you. Indeed, he did.
Yeah.
Okay, then, yeah, fine.
Just FYI.
There was a plan. to
What's your
spend
plan?
so much money, and that's what we spent.
It's up to
How much
you
would it-
in the end,
No.
but I do believe that Levlin would want to get this identified.
That's fine.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to remember what Uncle made. Right.
Oh, Uncle. That's right. You're right.
Don't you, aren't we going to see the guy that, like, wrote all this stuff.
He said, "Don't you know a guy who knows a guy?"
Did you tell them it was Elminster?
Did I tell
point,
them?
Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
No, but I know.
Yeah, but they don't know.
Yeah, but never mind.
Can I make an intelligence check to see if or whatever you want for? To see
I
if
think
can-
you're a smart enough person to realize that it is possible that Elminster could probably identify this.
Might be in his
Can
wheelhouse.
Elminster cast Identify?
I didn't even. Hey, Levlin.
Is it a spell?
Yeah.
I think we can get it covered.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Awesome.
just not here. But I promise.
All right. I trust you. Okay. So you putting on all your sweet new kit?
Yeah, you all have changing rooms.
Of course, for our VIP guests such as yourselves, we do through here.
Come on, you used to have played there, Wilbur?
Yeah. I've never worn it before. No, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Come on, I'll show you how it works.
I'm hoping that I'll be
Oh, good.
more nimble in it, is what I'm hoping.
What was Wilbur wearing?
Chainmail.
It'll be pretty good for where we're going. Get some more legs exposed. It'll be pretty good. Not going to get caught on so much things.
That's what I'm
Keep
hoping
it
for.
warm though.
Quick on my feet.
Where are
Good.
you going? The retail person asks.
Cholt.
Ah, the jungles. If I may, we can adjust your armor so that it doesn't fatigue you in the jungle while still retaining its protective qualities. This armor is built for northern climes.
How much are you going to charge me for that?
It depends on what you want to get adjusted.
Well, we're going to the jungle.
Yeah.
I've heard they have fun and games.
Welcome to the jungle!
You in the jungle, baby?
We gotta die!
Yeah, that's why I picked up a mithril, because that's not going to be awful once we're wandering through the jungles.
I'll tell you what. You have done a great service to this place and to my livelihood today. 500 gold, and I can make each of your armors jungle ready for you.
Fine.
That's a deal. Steal. Let's do it.
I'll take that out of the other money we had.
You want it. Trust me.
Excellent. I've never been there myself, but I heard it's quite wet.
Warm, wet, awful.
Yes, so
Real.
yes. Okay, leave your armor here then. We'll have it adjusted. We'll have it back for you in 2 days.
All right.
We can rush it for twice the price. If you want it
Yeah.
back tomorrow.
Well,
I think 2 days is fine.
yeah, probably. We got to set our affairs in order.
And we have to make sure that we get the schedule for the tavern all set.
Yeah.
Good. It will be ready in about 48 hours.
Thank you. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
It was an absolute pleasure doing business with you. And exit scene?
Mm-hmm.
Where do we head next?
I'm assuming home.
I like the idea of going home.
So,
Everybody know what you have, right?
Hmm.
yes.
Y'all have your own crap written down?
I do.
It
I've
is
got
on my
Loveland's
character
stuff.
sheet now.
Good.
I'm a tanky boy.
What are you up to, like AC 22, 23?
22.
I'm a
21,
15.
so-
Oh, 15.
25
Frontline
if I have
team.
reaction.
Hey, frontline team.
Yeah.
Defensive duelist.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
So, is that a place I should be meeting all of you?
Now, come with us.
Okay,
We'll show you the tavern.
sure.
You can send for your stuff, or we can stop and grab it on the way, whatever you need.
All right. Yeah, I'll come with you.
All right. You make your way over from the castle ward to the tower. Is it tower? I wish I don't have the old map in front of me anymore, but to your ward. Making
Trade
your
ward.
way to the trade. No, not the trade ward. The trade ward is south, next to the dock ward. It's the something ward. Whatever, doesn't matter. You make your way over to the second richest ward in Waterdeep, where you make your way to Troll Skull Alley and the Heart of Gold, your home and base of operations. It's a little bit busy today.
All right, Z. This is home. This is the Heart of Gold. We're a tavern, and we specialize in breakfast foods, good drinks, and good entertainment.
This is your place.
Yes, we won it in a card game.
Book, kinda.
No way. That's pretty great. Who are you playing against?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Fair enough.
Anyway, come on in. It's pretty nice.
I'll show you where you can stay.
Sure.
I'm gonna take him straight to Galen's room.
Nice. See, it looks like you're having thoughts.
I'm just putting my equipment on.
Okay.
I just thought my AC just felt real good.
So I guess so he goes into the room.
Yeah.
And not bad.
If you need to change anything, let us know.
It is completely empty.
Oh.
Like, there's nothing in it whatsoever?
It has been stripped bare.
What a shithead. Motherfucking asshole.
Oh. Okay. Probably furniture.
Yeah, we're gonna get that for you, because there was furniture in here.
That
Okay.
asshole take the furniture.
Yeah, the asshole took the furniture.
Oh, I'm gonna kick his ass.
We'll get you some furniture.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll
Hey, call what's his name? The furniture guy. He's still a
Well-
retainer. Matthew, I think it's
Is there?
Yeah,
Miss
Matthew.
Matthew's still on retainer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll send him a message.
He's your furniture guy.
He's our
I've got a guy. He does furniture.
he's our
We need some
interior guy.
furniture.
He's our interior guy.
hey, I'm furniture here.
You feel this incredibly cold shiver pass through you, Z.
Oh, right.
The hell?
What?
Oh, it's
Yep.
cold here. Must just not be used to up here in Waterdeep.
Oh, right. We have a ghost.
You have a what?
First spirit.
Wait, where are we at?
Galen's room.
Oh, I'm probably not there.
Yeah, they're with us. They're fine, I promise.
Oh, okay. And then he goes back. You feel him leave.
Oh, hey, no, before he leaves.
Hello.
Yeah.
Galen's not allowed in here anymore because he's a shit.
Oh.
I poke my head in the room and say, "What the fuck was that noise?
You feel something cold pass through you?
What the?"
We have a ghost.
Mm-mm. I just start walking.
Oh shit, you're a ghost.
Yeah, I've decided to give up on the pretending to be all creepy act, except to new people.
No, what's your name? This is great. Normally I don't get to talk to the people that, died.
I don't really remember my name.
Oh.
I gave them a name at some point, and frankly, I don't even
Oh,
remember
okay,
what
got
that
it.
is now. But you can just call me Filbert. Everything gets really fuzzy when you're dead. And so, I can't leave here. And they're doing what I want with the place, so it's fine.
The ghost's name is Liv.
Oh, there it is. I just found
Was.
it.
This is canon. He's a ghost. He doesn't remember
Wilbur?
that.
Oh.
It'll be something different in 2 weeks again. Yeah.
I like it.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Z. Z
Nice
Merritt.
to meet you, Z. Merritt.
I
Is
usually
your brother
wind
named
up,
D?
Twice now. That's good.
Just wondering.
It's almost like that's something I've heard almost all the time. Nah, it can't be. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm going to go haunt the rat for a little bit, just for fun, unless you need me for anything.
Say hi to Quick.
If there's any,
I'll go say hi to Quick.
if there's any really annoying customers, feel free to haunt them as much as you want.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Okay, cool. and you feel a spiritual presence leave.
Holy shit, the ghost is from this place?
Yeah.
That's great. Like, how old is this place?
Old.
Good question.
Actually,
like
that is
crap
a
when-
great question. How old is this place?
Who the fuck knows?
Make an investigation check. You'll get advantage because it's archaeological ruins or something for you.
Nice.
I guess it's not technically a ruin or dungeon, so okay.
No.
Okay, so history check?
Yeah.
And
No,
advantage?
investigation.
Oh, investigation.
I said make an investigation check with advantage.
Okay, got it.
No, you don't know. It's building.
Oh.
You imagine it's made out of wood, so over time, it's probably like it's like what is that philosophical concept of like if over time you replace all the boards in a ship, Theseus' ship,
I love
right?
Theseus' ship.
Yeah, Theseus' ship, where like if you replace all the boards in the house over time, is it still the same house? The answer is yes, because the foundation is stone in this case, but otherwise, how do you know? Yeah, you have no idea. Like everything in here has been replaced so many times that
Interesting. I'd love to pick that ghost brain sometime, but ectoplasm, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Wilbur.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you help me?
Sure, with what?
Because I don't know how to cook,
Okay.
and I have a date tonight, and I'm supposed to bring some food.
So I get really nervous on dates.
But you're not it's okay. I'll be fine on the date. I just need help.
I got you.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
going on the date.
Oh, Wilbur, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to scare you. Wilbur, I like you. I just
You're too tall for me.
Yeah, I also just don't like guys that way.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So it's not you, because you're great.
Okay, so you just you need to learn how to cook?
Yeah, I just need help making a dish, maybe.
All right, what's the theme of the meal?
There's no theme.
Sex.
She just said I'm not gonna tell Wilbur that. He'd like fall over in a dead faint. How about like some nice finger foods? What do you think? You're welcome. You're welcome.
Could someone clip that section, please? That would be awesome. Tonight's just full of it.
Heyo.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing around with a new recipe. It's loaded potato skin, so it's a potato skin and then some creamed up potato and some cheese and chives, and then a little bit of bacon on top.
That sounds great.
Okay.
What do you need me to do? Maury's very out of her element in this moment.
Okay. I'm gonna. You seem like you're lost, like as lost as I was around the fancy building. You know what a potato is?
Yes, I've eaten them.
We need 6 of those.
Okay, are we in the kitchen? Are we just still upstairs?
I like to imagine that we're upstairs. Like,
Okay.
we should probably go to the kitchen.
Because I can just run to the kitchen and bring one up here. But
Hey, Sela,
Hey,
you drink?
yeah.
Go to the bar.
And Harvard Yard. I can't. I gotta get used to your accent. I'm sorry. I gotta get used to it.
Take the potatoes, you cut them in half, you scoop out all the good stuff, and this is important. You don't throw away the skin. The first time I made these, I threw away the skins. It was a terrible mistake.
good to know. Good to know. And Maureen's just doing every single thing that Wilbur tells her and nothing more.
And Wilbur will tell her like the entire process of
Okay.
scooping out the innards and blending it.
Make what have we been having you roll for cooking, Wilbur?
Cook's utensils, proficiency with dexterity.
Oh,
All right. Make a dexterity check, Maury, with advantage because you have expert help. Okay.
Well, that's not that bad.
You come out with some very good potato skins. And we'll get to your date in a moment. Z and
That's
Sela
fine.
apparently are having a drink.
I like it.
So, how long have y'all had this place?
I don't know how long they've had it. I'm pretty new here, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
how'd that happen?
That's a funny story.
Oh yeah, I like a good funny story.
Take a drink. My brother was with them, and he died. And I was sent to bring him back, but it didn't work. And I think it has something to do with this business in Chult. So I'm going to save my brother. They were nice enough to take me in and let me stay and help me figure this out. Well, I've been here. How long have I been here? A couple days? Like,
You have probably been here. Yeah, like 4 days.
yeah, it's 6. Yeah, so I've known them less than a week.
Oh,
So
Well,
we're kind of in the same boat, and I'll hold my glass out.
cheers. Sorry for your loss. That's awful.
Hopefully, it's not permanent.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about it. I mean, just aside from what they said and what people are talking about now, but I mean, I'll probably need to tell everybody else this, but when y'all mentioned getting your affairs in order, it's not a bad idea. There's no guarantee we're coming back. So
Yeah.
be ready for that. It's not a kind place. But
The way I see it, I
I'll
don't
do
have
what
a
I can
choice.
to bring y'all back alive.
I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't feel like I have a choice. It's what I have to do. I'd have gone by myself if they didn't agree to go with me.
Well, they seem like nice folks. Rich folks.
They really are nice. Nicer than they really needed to be to me. And
Hell to me. See how much they dropped on us today? Dear God. It's outrageous.
yeah,
But
money's money.
money's a lot.
Not everything.
No, but it buys a lot of things.
It does. I guess now would probably be a good time to tell you that I'm kind of a nobility, and my brother and we kind of we know money.
Oh. Yeah. Cool.
But I
So-
appreciate that it's not like that for everyone. I never had much use for it, except to, like I say, I just spend my money on getting stuff to help save my brother. I don't care about anything else.
It's downright noble. And that pun kind of intended, but no, it's not many nobles that you meet that are actually noble. So it's good to meet you, Sela.
I think we're going to get along just fine.
I think so too.
Maury. Was there more to that? It felt like a natural stopping point.
No, it was great.
That was good.
Okay.
Right at that moment, a squealing pig runs out of the kitchen.
No, we need bacon. Get back here.
Wilbur chasing after him, going, "Damn it, Bacon! Get back here!"
Hey, it's dinner. Let me help.
No, I love this.
No,
pig.
that's not dinner. It's that's his boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
He eats bacon in front of the pig all the time. That's kind of weird. Pig's name is Bacon, but he won't eat it. But he'll eat other pigs. I don't know. There's a lot of weird shit
That's
I've
twisted.
noticed. It's yeah. I've seen nothing but
Wilbur
weird
okay?
shit since I got here. I got to tell you, I ain't seen so much weird shit in my life. So, I mean, Waterdeep's just fucking weird, man.
I mean, clearly. You ever make it up to Baldus?
I have not made it that far.
It's fun.
Wait, is Baldur's Gate south or north
South.
of
It's
Waterdeep?
south of here.
Oh, yeah,
south?
I've been to
I
Baldur's
thought
Gate.
it was north.
South. Mm.
Whoops.
Okay, if it's south, then
Yeah,
I would definitely
it's
Baldur's Gate.
yeah. Neverwinter.
Yeah, Neverwinter's way up.
Neverwinter.
Waterdeep.
Then Waterdeep. Then Baldur's Gate. Then
Yeah, is south of there.
Yeah.
A little bit inland, but south of
Yeah.
there, yeah.
It's kind of your major cities as you go down the coast. Yeah, or inland a little bit.
The
But yeah.
sword
And then
king.
Calimport at the very bottom. But
Bad.
Zip, 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 zip.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been to
Maury.
Baldur's.
Oh yeah, you guys are continuing. Okay, please continue.
It's fine.
Maury. How do you prepare for your date?
Oh, I'm gonna make myself look as nice as possible. First, it's like bathing completely. You gotta get clean, and then as nice as possible. So put on my nicest outfit,
Yeah.
do my hair,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna tell Wilbur that guard might come by tonight and give him a good wage and if he'll guard the place for us.
Okay, are we doing an interview or just hire?
Yeah,
him?
interview him, see if you like him. I trust you. I trust you.
Wow, we've come a long way.
Well, you're really good at managing this place, Wilbur. You really are.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna take the potato skins that we made.
Loaded potato skins.
No, that's right. Loaded potato skins that we made. And
Yeah.
take them across the street. And I'm gonna knock on the door.
Opening up the door with a ribbon of flowers in her hair. Wearing a simple green velvet dress that's kind of V-cut, not showing a lot, but just a little. And it goes to her ankles. Is your date for the evening? Fala. Lafleur? Fala Lafleur, I think? Or am I making that up?
No, I just put Fala. I don't have a last name.
One sec. Yeah, Fala Lafleur, who is elf. Yoink, it's that.
Okay.
I wanted to say Lafleur because
Yeah.
that's it, but it's Lafleur. Well, hello, Maury. Come in.
Thanks.
You are looking lovely this evening.
You look amazing, as always, but even more
Thank
amazing.
I've put together dinner for us up in the greenhouse.
That sounds lovely. Wilbur helped me make this. And I hold it out to her.
What are they?
He called them loaded potato skins.
I've never heard of them before, but they smell wonderful.
Yeah.
And she will take you by your hand and lead you up to the greenhouse. Up there is a small wrought iron table that's got kind of the like cross hatching in the top of it, and factual. And two seats with like these green velvet sort of cushions attached to wrought iron legs in the center of this immaculate greenhouse. It is a clear night, and you can see the stars overhead through the tinting of the greenhouse and smell like the herbaceous, earthy goodness of being up in the greenhouse. And you see a tureen in the center with steaming. There's fresh baked bread on either side of it, and a number of like fancily cut vegetables, like into flower shapes and things like that.
This looks amazing.
She will pull out a chair for you. Please sit.
Thank you.
And she will wine.
Yes, please.
She will click her fingers, and you see the wine levitate up and pour for you, and then pour for her, and then come back down again.
And I'm just going to say thank you again for having me tonight. I feel like we haven't really gotten the chance to spend time together or get to know one another. And
I know, I've keep meaning to.
The hubbub. So tonight I want to learn everything I can about you.
Of course.
I'll start asking every question under the sun that you would ever think to ask someone on a date. If you want me to
we can. You will find out, and you can break in here with actual conversation whenever you want. She is the third of 12 children of a minor nobility house, a minor house of nobles within the elves of the Moonshay Isles. She came here 60 years ago and has been keeping this place ever since. It was very complicated for her in Moonshay, and she wanted to get away from all of that. Here, her life had been relatively simple until you all showed up, and that was how she liked it, but is, in fact, very excited to meet you and get to know you.
I'll share a little bit about my upbringing with her, that I was, where I was raised. Where I was raised, that I was raised in nobility, expected to be I'll explain the Harper, and I expected to be a Harper and all of that stuff to her. And I don't know I know who my mother is, but I don't know who my other parent is. I have no idea. And I will explain to her that that I'm actually Asmar, not human, so that kind of stuff.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it seems like we're both attempting to stay away from all responsibilities.
Yes. That's probably a good way to put it.
So what's in store for you next?
I guess we're going to Chult.
Chult?
Yeah.
Why?
Something about people dying and staying dead.
Yes, I'm aware of the...
Yeah.
Yes, it's a curse beyond death, they say, that allows one not to be resurrected.
So they think that it's happening in Chult, and we've been asked to go check it out.
So you're leaving me?
Yes, I wanted to make sure I had some time with you before we left.
Just as we're getting to know each other, you go off.
I'm sorry. I've just been told my mother's affected.
And she will put her hand, and she will look at you for permission to put her hand on your hand.
Yes, of course.
And then she puts her hand on your hand. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Thank you. Life with Mother is different, but I still love her.
And yet you have to do something incredibly dangerous, and soon.
Yes.
Dinner is awesome, by the way.
Yeah,
between
great.
your loaded potato bites and the essentially the very fine stew soup, it's very delicate. It's mostly vegetables. There's a little bit of protein in there, and probably chicken. And then the vegetables have all been lightly pickled, and they're just all very nice. Yeah.
That's great.
It's so sad that we haven't really had a chance to connect.
Yeah, it is. I just knew the first time I saw you, I wanted to get to know you better.
I knew the first time I saw you, I wanted you too.
Great. Maury's gonna lean in for a kiss.
There you go. Yep.
Yep.
And okay.
And there we go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And we can fade to black there if you want, or we can whatever you. Well, yeah.
No, we can fade to black. That's fine.
Okay. Cool.
Now keep going.
Oh, they fucking.
But what about the finger foods?
I can't sometimes.
So sexy.
I love this game.
All right. So, is there anything else anyone would like to get done this evening? Well,
Yes.
you haven't. Yes. What?
After things have died down, I'm going to spend a little bit of time in the kitchen, and I'm going to make a bouquet of bacon roses.
Okay. Given your felicity with this specific protein, I do not feel like you need to roll. What do you want to do with it?
So, I am going to go find Levlin's sister with the bouquet of bacon roses. I'm assuming that she's in their room.
Yes.
So I'm going to knock on the door.
They're actually both sitting in there having a conversation when you come in. It looks a little heated, actually, from outside. It doesn't sound like they're arguing. It just sounds like... You know, like how when two people are speaking very quickly at each other, hoping to make points, but not really yelling?
I don't mean to interrupt.
Yeah? What do you need? What's up, Wilbur?
Can I talk to your sister for a minute?
You want to talk to... Oh god, I blanked on a name.
Lily.
You want to talk to Lily? And Lily looks up and goes, you want to talk to me?
Yeah, I made you something.
She looks over at Levlin. Levlin sniggers a little bit. And then she looks back at you. She gets up and walks over and she goes, what did you make me?
And he's got his hand behind his back. And he pulls it out. Damn it. God damn it, we were like 7.
We are. It's fine. And I love every one of us for it. This is amazing.
And he pulls out the bouquet of bacon roses.
Okay.
I thought that you could use a snack.
This is a bouquet of bacon roses.
Yeah.
That's very creative, Wilbur.
You've been through a lot recently,
Yeah.
and I just want you to know that there are people that care about you and want you to be happy and healthy and safe.
With a bouquet of bacon, you want me to be healthy.
It's the most healthy food there is.
Yeah. Okay. And she'll take one and like bite on it, and it kind of like, you know, like how bacon does, it rips a little sometimes. It's really well made bacon. And look at it. It looks like a rose. That's so cool. She seems to be warming to the idea after being originally taken aback by it. Because it's fucking bacon roses. What are they like on a stick? Are they like on a little skewer and you? Or
yes, it's on a skewer,
Yeah.
and they're delicious.
Levlin's probably told you that we have to leave in a couple days
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
on a big journey, and I know that it might feel like you're getting abandoned again, and that's not what's happening.
Okay.
There are a couple ways that we can go about this, and I haven't talked to anybody else, not even Levelin, about this. You can either stay here and try and adapt to not living in the dock ward.
We were talking about that too.
Or you can come with us. It'll be dangerous, but you'll be around people that love you.
So here is the thing. My read of Levelin's character tells me that he would absolutely be like, fuck no. I just rescued her.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't so the problem here is that I'm happy to play Levelin here, but I feel like can we rewrite this scene to say you're having this conversation without Levelin there?
Sure.
Okay. So you take her off into like the meeting room because for whatever reason.
Yep.
And then she'll go, me and Levelin, we were just talking about that. I wanted to go with you guys. I don't want to be fucking, no offense, you guys have a great restaurant or whatever, but I'm not this is not my life. This is Levelin's life.
Well, change takes time for people to adapt. I never thought that I would be a restaurant owner, but here I am. I never thought that I would be friends with a cop, but that happened briefly.
Yeah, how'd that turn out for you?
Well, about as well as I expected. I'm really concerned that when we leave, if you're not there, you might make a choice that, or Levelin might make a choice, or something might happen where you guys aren't a family anymore. Like feelings get hurt by separations, and you guys have been through a lot recently, and I understand that Levelin wants to keep you safe, and that's why he doesn't probably want you to go. But I worry that you might hold that against him.
I hold it against him that he doesn't want me to go and that he wants me to live and work here. He saved my life. I'll always love him for that. But I can't live his life. That's my problem. I can't be the lady version of Levelin.
Well, that would be gross.
I agree. My brother is gross.
I like you the way you are.
No.
And I just want you to be happy, and I don't want anything to happen between you and Levelin. And
Well, you gotta tell Levelin to either let me live my life my way or let me go with you.
Yeah, but he's very stubborn.
I know.
So anyway, that's what I wanted to say. Is mainly that I'm thinking about you, and I'm worried.
Aw, and we just met. That's so nice of you.
And I know that's not very Dockward of me, but
No, it's forward. I like that.
So, enjoy the bacon.
I will.
He's gonna turn it.
Thank you for the bacon.
You're welcome.
And she eats the bacon.
Hey.
What happens next? Are we going to bed or are we waking up?
Are
Night
those
passes.
feelings?
Yes.
Passed out drunk.
Nice. Yeah, respect. Actually,
Gone.
yeah. The night passes uneventfully at the Heart of Gold, and each of you wake up maybe a little hungover, maybe a little heartsick, maybe a little heart-filled. Some of you not in your own beds. One of us possibly taking a walk of shame across Troll Skull Alley. Or
Shame?
pride.
Never a
Ain't no
walk of
shame.
shame.
Ain't no
A
shame.
walk of
Pride.
shame.
It's a walk of pride.
Walk of pride.
Yeah,
Yep.
pride walk.
All of us possibly not even having beds to sleep in.
Yeah, you know.
I would have told you could have stayed in my room for the night. I didn't expect to come home.
All right, cool.
And you find yourselves again early in the morning of the day before you expect to leave for Chult, knowing that you still need to go check out the Venture Swift and any other business you feel like you need to conclude before leaving your home. What happens now?
First, I'm just going to say, hey, Wilbur,
Yeah.
high five. Thanks, man.
Did your
She loved them. She loved them.
She loved them?
Yeah.
She ate them off of me. It was great.
Oh, wow.
Sure,
they were-
that. Why not?
Well, you're supposed to eat them with your fingers. Anyway, we should go see the boat thing, and then see if we can get Levlin's Margaret
Yeah.
identified.
Well, I'm gonna say passed out on the couch down in the main area.
Love
you
it.
know?
Yep.
And she's like,
So good.
You mean the death couch?
I think
doesn't
we
know
would have
that.
replaced
Sheila
it.
does not know that, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh.
That's not okay.
Yeah, Wilbur, you come down, and Maury, you come in, seeing Sela in the very same place on the very same couch as Asher, asleep.
Are you okay? And I'm gonna walk up and start shaking her. Not another one! Not another!
what are you doing?
Oh God!
Oh God!
He's gonna run out and like shirtless, like what the hell? And at that point, you would notice that Z is covered in tattoos.
Ooh.
They're all like different designs and things, just whole torso and down the arms, and they're all dark purple.
Cool.
Surprise.
This is where your brother died. You're not allowed to sleep here.
What?
Or here, I will take Sela upstairs. We will get.
Where's the furniture guy? We need to get rid of this couch.
We sent a message to Matthew. I think he said he'd be here today. Anyway, I'm gonna take Sela upstairs to her room. Help her get situated.
Oh my God, that's the couch her brother died on.
I thought you was dead, man. Like, could you
Oh,
imagine two of a family killed by the same couch?
oh,
You can't run a business with a cursed couch. And a ghost. Ugh. I like your tattoos. There's a lot of them. And it's overwhelming.
Thanks. And that actually like gets a little quiet and runs back to the room to throw a shirt on.
Oh God, I offended them.
You offended the tattoos?
I'm not having a good day. I need to cook.
Gonna go make some. No, don't do it. I'm not gonna say
Make
it.
some fucking breakfast.
Lobster bisque.
Don't make biscuits.
don't you dare make biscuits!
Do not touch the bitch.
I made clam
The
chowder.
Damn.
Clam chowder.
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 The red or the white chowder?
The red chowder.
The red chowder.
Gross.
Yeah, the white chowder.
Always white chowder. Okay.
Always.
Oh.
All right. So, having had a little scare, our party. ...
So we should probably go check out the ship
Yeah.
and meet Uncle Minnie.
Elminster.
Yes.
Uncle Minnie.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Everyone's
what
heard
they
of
call
Elminster,
him.
right?
Literally everyone has heard of Elminster.
I assume.
He is a hero of every realm for the most part. Yeah.
Yes.
It's your uncle.
My uncle? No,
Oh,
I don't think so. Is he?
No, he was
I
just
didn't
very
think so.
close with your mom and your sister.
Mom and
Yeah, and they're familial. They're non blood typed family essentially. Yeah.
No, just my mom and my aunt are really close to him, and they call him that familiarly, I guess. I don't call him that. Oh, right. I'm trusting you.
Yeah, remember, don't fuck us.
And then I just lean in quiet and I go, my last name is Silverhand. And I just like stand like this.
okay.
Oh,
This is really not the weirdest thing I've dealt with in like the past day.
fair.
What
Fair.
is?
Just kind of gestures broadly.
Whole thing.
You know what? That's fair.
This is impressive.
It's fair.
That's
And
fair.
just wait until we get to the jungle. Then it's going to get real weird.
That's wicked fair.
Okay, so before Levlin wakes up, I just want you all to know that I might have invited Lily to go adventuring with us.
Oh,
Who?
That's fine.
Levin's sister.
Hey, that's me. I'm Lily. Hi, nice to meet you. A small
Hi
halfling
there.
woman.
Is he
Probably
married?
18
Nice
or
to meet
19. Nice to meet you.
You coming with us?
I hope so.
Well, I guess let's all take a walk down to the ship. I need to figure out what all you do anyway.
Lily shouldn't come until we convince Levlin it's okay. I don't. He's my best friend, and
No, I get it. And in that moment, she sounded exactly like Levlin. It was kind of creepy.
So, not trying to get in the middle of nothing here, but have any of you seen an airship?
I've seen a regular ship before, and I imagine that it's similar, but up.
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
No, it
harm
doesn't-
in Lily coming along to look at a ship?
Yeah. I don't see
I
why
would
not.
like to see it. If it's like actually flying, that's neat.
Okay. I mean, it can't hurt to go see it, right?
No, it'll be fine.
Yeah, Levlin. Hey, Levlin.
What?
Is it okay if Lily comes and sees the ship?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's fine if she comes to see the ship.
So when Lily was like, yeah, it'll be fine, Z wants to do an insight check.
Yeah, make an insight check. There's obviously tension between her and her brother.
Okay.
That tension seems to be based around traveling together and Levlin having expectations that Lily doesn't want to meet, perhaps.
Hmm. Yeah, let's go meet the Fizzlespox. Oh, this is beautiful.
All right. See, like, you're like awakened with the team now, right? Because you said you passed out again for a second. Okay.
Just
You've had your breakfast beer, clearing the head. Yeah.
Would a lesser restoration help with that?
A lesser restoration helps with everything.
I'm just gonna cast a little lesser restoration on Sela.
It's like you had the best night's sleep ever.
I'm never doing that shit again.
Till tomorrow.
No, I'm never drinking again.
No, you are.
It's all right. I got you.
Good.
Boop. Okay. exiting the Heart of Gold, you make your way down Baldur's Gate. Yeah. Exiting the Heart of Gold, you make your way down through the ward, down into the dock ward, home of Levelyn, Wilbur, and Lily, where it always smells of sea air. And to get to the quay that you're the key that you need to be at, you actually have to pass the Sea Maiden's Fair. Essentially, it's taking up that part of the dock area that you would need to pass through, and you walk through this impressive-looking circus. Tents everywhere, strongman shows, little, like, mechanical ride things, and you swear one of the carnival barkers winks at you, Maury, as you walk by with a knowing wink.
That motherfucker.
But you make your way through this incredible carnival that people look like they're having just the greatest amount of fun at. And then as you exit, you feel like you see that same carnival barker again. And he might do one of those as you go by. But maybe not. Maybe you just imagined it. Maybe. And you make your way down to Key 13, where sitting there is a boat that looks like most any other boat, except two odd pieces to it. The first is that it's got this almost strange looking, it's not large, but in the center of the deck, right? It's got a forecastle, an aft castle, and then kind of comes down. It's 3 masts. Folded in on the sides seem to be additional canvas that seem to be kind of held to the sides of and almost in like a triangle, held to the sides of the ship, starting at about a third of the way up the ship and ending at the very back of it. The other thing that seems odd about the ship is this very small, maybe 3 or 4 foot tall, what looks like an amethyst dome that takes up where on most major ships, I can't remember the name of it, I used to be really good at nautical terminology, there's a large grating in the center of the main deck, where you would bring cargo in and out, right? And instead of that grating being there, this amethyst dome seems to have taken its place. And like I said, it's maybe only knee or thigh high to a medium-sized mortal. Hey, Gemma! And there's 2 guards standing out front of the gangplank. One of whom is a halfling, and one of whom is a half-orc.
Hey there.
Oh,
You guys
what's
see
your
the
business?
fizzle sparks? Point at Levelyn. There we go.
He looks at you and you squeak, Wilbur. What's your business?
We're the ones here for the ride.
Yeah, we're going on a voyage.
Oh, you're them's guys.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go check. And he kind of bumps up the gangplank into the thing. Little halfling goes, "Hey, how you guys doing?"
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. It's good to see some other halflings around here.
Yeah. Do you work here?
Yeah, part of the crew.
What do you
I'm
do
part
on
of
the
the
ship?
crew.
Yeah. Oh, I work on the rigging most of the time when we're moving.
So is it true that it moves up there?
I'm sorry, that's a state secret.
A state secret? Like it's
Yeah.
But what state?
This one? Waterdeep?
Okay. But what if we have clearance?
I don't know that you got clearance.
Well, we're who we said we were.
Until they get back.
If Captain Ham or Lady Hilda tell me that you got clearance, you got clearance. Until then, you don't got clearance.
Hold on. Did you say Captain Ham?
Did you miss
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Captain Ham and
Well, but where were you on this?
Lady Hilda. That
Oh, God, you're going to do it. Okay. This is gonna be
Hamelbras
hilarious.
Fizzlespark is the captain of the ship.
It is.
Captain Ham! I didn't put that together!
Well, now you've got it together, so keep it together, all right?
Alright, well, there's no reason to be mean.
He's a good man. And at this point,
What's
the
your
half-orc will
name?
come in. Mine?
Yeah.
Rick.
Nice to meet you, Rick. Z.
Nice
Z Merritt.
to meet you too, Z. And at that point, the half-orc will come back down and go, yeah. Lady Hilda will see you first, I think. She wants to talk to you. And he will lead you up onto deck. And it is awash with action. People moving around, like, up in the rigging and, like, stowing away gear to put inside. You hear some sort of, like, coming down from under the deck, kind of echoing up. And then coming off the aft castle is this halfling-sized woman wearing a kind of rakish hat to the side with a kind of black vest with gold piping on it, a kind of flowery white shirt, black pants, and these like to her knee-high black boots that kind of flare out. She's got 2 pistols on her belt. And you see, as she's walking, the tail of what looks like a halfling-sized cutlass on kind of wagging behind her. And she comes down and goes, hey, permission to come aboard? You are...
Oh, okay. I understand the direction that was meant. Okay. Continue.
Wilbur, Sela, Z, Morian Levlin, and some other person, I don't know.
This is Levlin's sister.
Oh, hey, nice to meet you.
Lily.
Hi. Welcome aboard the Venture Swift. This is my ship.
It's a beauty.
Captain Ham?
Captain Ham thinks he's in charge of everything, but it's really me.
Ah, good.
You are leaving today? Is that right? We're going to try and do the maiden voyage this evening?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Okay, well, that's a bummer. I was hoping we could do it tonight. But I understand. It's going to be a long voyage, and if you need a little extra time to prepare, it's going to be long. I understand that. Well, hi. Let me show you around a little bit. Ham's in the captain's quarters right now, and we can go say hi to him first, and then, go meet Elminster, I guess.
You call him Elmis?
Elminster.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask about. Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question. What do the
Yeah.
provisions look like, and how long do you think the journey to Chult will take?
The journey to Chult will probably take about 5 days, if the winds are fair.
What?
Yeah.
5 days.
5 days. Should she hold together?
Oh.
Is there a risk that she will not hold together?
We've had 2 shakedown cruises at night, just so people don't notice that there is a ship flying around. And she held together for those, but this will be the first overnighter, so it'll be interesting.
Okay. In the event of a catastrophe, what kind of escape plan do we have?
Well, I have a ring of featherfall.
Okay, so in the event of an air disaster, you do not have, like, any kind of safeguards for the passengers and or crew.
Perhaps you should invest in a ring of featherfall?
Wilbur, I just would like to remind you that we could die on a ship, too.
Yeah, this is an adventure. This is why we do
Yes.
this. We are
Okay,
plying the
okay.
skies for the first time.
I'm glad you
Faerun's
brought
history.
that up, Moray. I'm glad you brought that up. Because living in the dock ward, there's one thing I know. And that is that ships have lifeboats. Or they have lifesavers, or flotation devices, or little floaties.
Mages are lifesavers. In this case, magic. You've got to have some way to float. You look like a resourceful group of people who probably know how to make your way around a little bit of magic.
I've been known to do a magic or two.
A little magic here and there. It's a kind of magic.
Good to know.
Well, come on, this is the captain's deck. See, if you see here, well, you're going to have to worry about how you fall on your own. I think. I'm sorry, it's not really something we thought about. Most of the folk here were prepared for flying when they heard they were going to be on a flying ship. I'm sorry that didn't cross your mind until right now. But yeah, so the ship flies, and I thought you were aware of that. I'm sorry.
No, I'm aware of it. I was just, I guess I assumed that the vessel that we were chartering would be prepared.
Oh, the vessel's very prepared for the trip.
I disagree.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, don't tell that to the captain. It's bad luck.
I would never.
Good. All right. Welcome to the aft castle. This is where we do the piloting of the ship. I tend to pilot it because Ham can't pilot for shit. This, as you see here, we have a modified sort of contraption that not only has a wheel, but has the ability to control via lever the outriggers as well. The outriggers are one of the things that allows us to maintain stable flight controlled. You see them right now wrapped along the side of the ship itself. And it takes a very smart hand to do it, which is why Ham's not allowed. Because the last time he did, he nearly crashed us. And he may call himself captain, but he cannot captain this ship. Don't let him tell you otherwise. This is primarily my station for the first 12 hours of the day, and then my apprentice, who you met down there, the young Master Half-Orc, is quite a deft hand at being a pilot, and he takes the other 12 hours of the day. Yeah, this is primarily the business that's done here. Here you see the aft stanchion, which is where the wind is caught that allows us to be pushed forward. I forgot what it's called because I'm an idiot. It's the mizzen mast. It is the mizzen mast. That is what it's called. They have been, all three masts have been magically enchanted in order to additionally harness any wind and be stronger in the higher gusts that we expect at higher altitudes. That should allow us to be propelled at quite a good rate. And don't worry about the gusts. There is actually this is what part of what the Amethyst Dome does. It provides the lift, and it provides a shield over the very top of the area here that we're standing on, over to the forecastle, so that none of the wind actually gets in our faces and perhaps pushes us off the ship. It's really quite ingenious, what Ham and Minnie have been working on. I'm very impressed with it. But that's about it up here. It's pretty boring other than that. We pilot the ship, and we have people working the masts to make sure that, we catch the wind properly to move in the right direction. But that's all normal sailing stuff. I'm sure you're used to being on ships before if you're taking a journey to Chult.
No, actually.
It's their first time.
Oh.
I've never left water.
This will be an adventure for you, and I'm really hoping you'll be good with it. If not, well, we do have some seasick bags for you.
What's the kitchen like?
Small,
The
but
galley.
useful. Yes, and it's called a galley on a ship, not a kitchen.
Okay, where do we cook?
In the galley.
Just said it's in the galley.
Okay, sorry I'm not fancy.
It's down on the quarterdeck. It's essentially 2 floors below us.
Will a halfling fit on the quarterdeck?
You will fit everywhere here quite well. In fact, you, being of a shorter persuasion...
I like it.
Oh my god. I just got it. Alright, we're going to visit Ham. That was a terrible joke.
But I got you.
It was kind of fun.
I'll show you the galley now.
And she will take you down the stairs back onto the center deck and into kind of just whip around into these double doors into the aft castle. There's a small hallway that leads to another door. There's 2 doors on either side of it. And she goes, this is where our first mate sleeps, this is where the ship's surgeon sleeps, and then this is our quarters in here. And in there, you hear some screaming. It's like, damn it, no, this is not where we, fuck it, no! And then you hear like clank, clank, clank. Oh, he's working on something. Okay, we'll go in anyways. I'm sure this will calm him down a bit. And as you open the door, you see this kind of gray-haired with this like big of like Einstein-y hair. And these 2 goggles on his head, wearing this like green captain's jacket, and like green, but like darker velvet green sailor's pants with the same knee-high boots, and kind of white sort of just simple shirt underneath it. Hamelbras Fizzlespark, the captain of the Venture Swift. And he's sitting there like tinkering with this. It looks like an incredibly complex astrolabe. And he looks up and goes, "What? Oh, hi, visitors. Hello. Hilda, what? Who are these?" And she goes, "Oh, these are the people who are taking to Jolt. Oh, hi, hello.
Captain
Can I help
pleasure
you?
to meet you. Z Merritt.
Nice to meet you, Z. You also notice over here, hanging over the glass that kind of makes out the back of the ship there, is a large, sort of nasty-looking rifle. Nice to meet you all. Are you getting the tour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, rule number 1 is I'm the captain. Never listen to Hildy when it comes to this. And I'm captain. She likes to think she's the captain, but just because you can move a tiller doesn't make you in charge of a giant, complex flying machine. She just make it go in the right direction. But not any better than I can. And then for a moment, they start arguing with each other about who can pilot their ship better. And then once that calms down, they go, sorry! So, Schultz.
What are you doing with that astrolabe?
So it doesn't work in 3 dimensions real well. And I want to make sure that if we're flying, that I have reliable instrumentation.
Maybe I could help you with that. I'm pretty handy with maps and things.
Maybe. I need to get to know you better. A tinkerer doesn't let people tinker on his things normally.
That's fair.
So, we are... I'm your captain. What else can I tell you? Is there anything you want to know?
I'm very uncomfortable, and Wilbur's going to turn and walk out of the...
Yep.
I'm feeling very uncomfortable right now, too. Yeah.
Oh, God. It's the first time at sea? Air, I guess. My first time at air, not the first time at sea, but...
Well, technically, it's everyone's first time. We've flown it twice, and it's done great. But, except for the first time, there was a little... But then it won't happen again, I'm sure. We fixed it. The second... Huh?
Sela just kind of throws her hands like, fuck it, and just like, whatever, and just leaves. She's walking.
Okay. Hildy will
Impressive.
rush after you.
Impressive.
Oh, you're right. I know he's in a mood right now. I'm really sorry. I'll take you down to meet Minnie. He's always very, good with that. So, come on, down to the lower decks. This will probably be far more helpful. He actually knows what's going on in the world a bit more than an old ham there. So, let's go. And she will take you down underneath into the deck. And the first thing you see as you hear this coming from a little bit further behind is the rest of this amethyst creation, which takes up almost all of the second deck. Width-wise, not lengthwise, that'd be ridiculous. And inside of it, you see all of these sorts of like twirling, like magical sparks moving, and they're kind of coursing through these like gears and cogs that are all like rolling together. And then poking his head out from on the other side of it, you see this older gentleman with a pipe in his mouth that's kind of curly and hanging down, kind of longish gray hair, and he goes, Hilda! Did you bring our friends? He goes, yes, it's them. Oh, excellent. Come. I am Elminster. You may have heard of me.
Yep.
Hell yeah, how do you?
Maury, it's good to see that you've grown up, as one expects.
It's good to see you, too. I don't really remember seeing Elminster ever.
You were very young when we met.
Okay.
You were knee-high to a kobold. Yes. So, we are going on an adventure, I hear. Yes? I'm sure you have many questions for me.
That's right.
Sure.
Focus up.
In the event of an air disaster, how can you assist?
Well, I'll make sure you do not fall and die. How about we start with that?
Oh my god. Yes.
Okay. Now that we have that out of the way, we are going to solve a great curse, I hear.
Yeah. Are we going to be landing right at Port Nizaro?
Well, I haven't really decided. You are the expedition leaders, and I thought we'd leave it up to you. If there's a reason to stop in Port Nizaro, we can, or we can just head straight into the jungle.
Well, we're going to need to equip there at the very least.
Of course.
What kind of things do we need to equip?
Well, let me tell you, the jungles, I've said this over and over and over again, there's a reason for that. They're dangerous. There's special equipment you need to have in order to get through there safely. Ways to drink the water. Things to smear all over yourself to prevent the bugs and the sickness, and there's a lot. And touching base with the locals.
Okay. How much do you think we'll need a budget for supplies for that type of thing?
What would Z think the right answer to that would be?
It depends on how long you plan on being out.
Yeah.
It could be anything from a couple hundred gold for just tents and a few days rations, and
Don't
like
need that.
what you don't need tents. Okay.
No.
It really depends. Like, if you are not moving through the jungle a whole lot, then you're just going to, you don't know. Like, that's the thing. There's a lot of questions. All you really know is the last location of this party.
All right.
And
Let's see. Where's a map?
It should be up, isn't it?
No. That's Z. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Hunk, hunk.
Z would, if nobody stops them, tack it to the wall.
So there's Port Nyanzaru. We believe your party was lost somewhere down here.
Oh my.
We will be approaching from the northwest or the northeast, something like this. So we have a number of ways we could approach. We can, in fact, ignore Port Nyanzaru altogether and move further south and fly along the Sky Lizard Mountains and Peaks of Flames to Omu. One of the great things about being a sky ship is that we have mostly unlimited mobility.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Yes?
We can go right to Omu?
Oh, I'm sorry, not Omu.
Oh,
I didn't say that out loud.
What?
Yeah, no. I just saw that on the map and then said it because I'm a terrible human being. Yeah.
Let's go. We're good.
Yeah. Go straight to the location where the party was lost, or at least in that region, or we can stop at Port Nyanzaru. Indeed.
I think it's wise to at least have some provisions. And, be prepared just in case, God forbid, we lose the ship. Because if we're not prepared for that, and we go down in the jungle, we're dead. Just simple as that, we're dead.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm always in favor of thinking ahead when it comes to like our livelihood, and making sure that we have everything that we might need to survive.
probably a good idea.
Hey, Elminster.
Yes.
Do you think you could look at this for us?
What?
And I'm gonna point at Levlin's crossbow.
Yes, please wait a moment. And he takes it. Oops, sorry, kitty. There's a cat at my feet and I accidentally kicked it. I know.
Be careful.
How dare you, sir?
How dare you, sir?
I'm putting you to Twitch.
This is an intriguing weapon. It seems to have gained a form of sentience of its own. Over time, I believe that sentience will grow. It's got a magical spark in it. Thank you for the follow side alert. It's got a magical spark in it of some kind. And he just looks at the four of you and goes, oh. Sir Wilbur?
Yeah. That's
Who
me.
gave you Ember Spark?
Oh, it was Mert.
Both of these weapons are peculiar.
Oh.
There's a class of artifact that grows in power the longer it is in the wielder's possession.
Oh, that's cool.
Both Ember Spark and... what did we call this?
Margaret.
Margaret.
It's Margaret.
Margaret.
I've never heard of it happening on its own before, but I don't see a Maker's Mark on this. There's no obvious... it seems to have done it of its own accord.
Do you think if someone talked to an item long enough that it might just develop its own thing? Especially if they tended to be slightly magical in nature?
It's magic. Anything's possible. I've never heard of it happening before, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. It's just, I have quite a depth and breadth of magical knowledge in my hands, and I've never... this would be a first for me. That is all. I'm not... This is a fascinating weapon. It is another one of these. We haven't classified them yet. They're new to our understanding, although the artifacts themselves are very ancient. We believe that they have been appearing more recently due to a series of troubles that have been occurring. Actually, old Ham up there, Captain Hammelbras, was created one himself. He was quite the hero of the time of troubles with the giants.
Do you know the whereabouts of any more of these items besides Captain Ham?
I do, in fact. So the party that you are going to find had a few of these items in their possession, given to them at the time by our agent in the city of Port Nyanzaru. We are afraid that they and those artifacts are lost to us, but should you be able to find them, I'm sure, should they no longer be in the possession of their previous owners, that you could find use for them.
You call that Emberspark. What? What do they do?
They start off as mundane magical items, but over time they grow in power as long as they are in the hands of the right person.
So a weapon can grow in power if it's in the hands of the right person.
Yes.
Huh.
Some people have called them ancestral weapons, but I think it's a bit gauche. I feel like it's just adding a name to something to make it sound important. I feel like they need their own classification once we really figure out where they came from.
What's a good name? Bacon thrusters, or
probably not bacon thrusters. No.
Power beacons.
Power beacons. Yes, it's very good. Thank you, Wilbur.
Tiddly flubs.
Yes, it's tiddly flubs. That's very nice as well. Okay, so back to the matter at hand. Thank you for the digression. These are fascinating items. Should you find more, you should absolutely make use of them, but we are going to Jolt to solve a curse. I must apologize, as I am myself unable to do the adventuring with you, as I am holding myself and another together, as we are both taken down with this curse.
Thank you for that.
Of course.
What's be as delicate as possible? How long do you have?
Weeks. Possibly.
So, right timeline.
Yes.
We'll do it.
I am privileged. There are those who are already dead or dying.
We know.
I do not know. Yes, Sela?
I was saying we know that for sure.
I will tell you what I know. It is my belief that someone is siphoning souls. And that those souls that are most easy to siphon are those that have been placed back within their bodies after death. That the hold of that person and their soul are more tenuous than that of those who have not died. Magic is an imperfect art, and divine magic doubly so, as it relies on the whim of the gods. Even if we solve this curse, there is no assurance that we will be able to return the souls of those who are already lost. But I know now that those souls are not at rest. It is likely that they are tortured in some way, being held either in a kind of stasis or in a servitude of some sort. To what end, I do not know.
All we have to do is go to one of the most dangerous places in the world,
Yes.
fight through a jungle,
Yes.
and discover something that we don't know what it is, and
Yes.
hopefully save thousands of souls.
Possibly more than thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. My concern is that those who die a natural death, their souls too are caught in whatever this vortex is.
Oh,
That's
that'll
bad.
make a hell of a story.
Yes. And I am always one for a good story. So, what is your plan, adventurers?
We're gonna fly there. We're gonna land. We're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna fuck some shit up, and then we're gonna solve the problem.
Spoken like a true adventurer. Now, I must get back to work on this all-fangled contraption.
Will you be flying with us there?
Yes, I will be along with the ship. It needs... I don't think Ham and I can do it, either one of us, on our own yet, to make sure that this thing stays well maintained, but the hope is that we can make this process replicatable for a number of ships, and that over time this will become a simple process that we can use to speed travel between places. At the moment, it is risky, and so both of us shall be going.
You mentioned
Who's the captain of the ship? I've heard conflicting stories.
Hammelbross is the captain, but Hilda is the pilot.
how are they related?
They are married.
Ah, entirely makes sense then.
Yes.
You mentioned you had agents before and they went missing.
Yes.
Did they leave any maps, contacts?
We were able to, for a time, scry on their movements. In the area that you have circled on your map, there's the area where we have lost them. We are within good certainty that should they still be alive, they are within there, and if they are dead, they are most distinctively within there, as we have not found a sign of them since.
Get to Nyanzaru, get equipped, fly over to there, make that our first place to look.
Yeah.
What do you all think?
I think that's wise.
Sounds right to me.
It's good.
We're leaving
going to be-
tomorrow.
We're leaving tomorrow. What time?
As soon as we pick up the stuff we had to pick up.
You're well equipping yourself for this, then. Good. Good.
Yeah.
We couldn't afford to make my shield, the ring, do the donut thing though.
What donut thing?
I
what's a
got the ring on
donut?
the ramp.
Oh my god.
Oh
This
my
is
god.
a donut.
What is this wonderful creation? Let me take a look at that. This is impressive, Sir Wilbur. This is alchemy in food form. What did you... What? This is a donut, indeed.
Indeed. Yes. So I bought a ring of the ram,
Yes.
which I'm sure you're familiar with. And I was kind of hoping that instead of a ram, that I could break down doors with a donut.
Let me see your ring.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You just fed fucking Elminster a donut.
Best thing ever.
He sets it on the ground, and he's kind of wearing these long robes, and he sits cross-legged in front of it, and you see him pull out a diamond, what looks like a piece of mint candy, and 2 feathers, 1 black and 1 white. And then between the 4 of them, he starts drawing these lines of energy that he starts to weave together. And he goes, you see, magic is a web. All you have to do to change something's intent is shift the way the web interacts with itself. And then he lightly touches the ring, and he picks it up and goes there. I believe your ring should be of the proper properties now.
This is the best thing ever.
Elminster just enchanted your ring. Oh my god.
May it serve you well, my friends.
Question about magic.
Yes.
If it's a web, is that why drow are really good at it?
Oh my.
No, that is not why drow are good at magic. And by the way, most drow are not that good at magic.
Okay, well, that was just a question I had. Second thing, I've been feeling weird lately.
You do look uncomfortable.
That's just him.
I've started like thinking like I need to like be more protected, and then like a bubble pops up around me and all this kind of stuff. And this pig appeared out of nowhere when I was cooking, and when the pig disappears, it reappears when I cook the next day.
Yeah,
And I'm starting to think that maybe it's magic.
it is.
And okay, so it's confirmed that I can do a magic.
That you didn't know you could do magic and you were doing magic concerns me more than confirming the fact that you can do magic.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's comforting.
Perhaps during our voyage we should have some conversations about your talents.
Yeah. Sure, we can. I'm really good at talking. So
I can tell you seem to have quite the silver tongue about you, young master.
So conversations are.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Yes. This is feeling awkward, Maury. What is
Yeah.
next for us?
I think that what we're gonna do is go take care of the final things we need to take care of,
All right.
and we'll meet you back here in the morning.
I am excited.
And I do hope I can spend some time with you on this trip.
Of course you can.
Once-
It's a small boat. I'm sure we'll see each other.
Wilbur kind of taps on Maury. Are we gonna have to make more potato skins?
And that is where we'll end it for this evening.
Ah!
That was a perfect ending line. I couldn't let that go any further.
Why
Yeah.
are you like this?
Ladies and gentlemen, the beginning of the second chapter of this story of the Maple Bacon Gang, or also known as TBD.
TBD.
I'm a
TBD.
little bummed out, but that you all love it is really all that matters. Of TBD, our Water Davian heroes moving to Chult. In the next chapter of Dragon Dark Days, let's go around and have everybody give a shout out, give reflections on the night, any ups or downs that they may have, and we'll go in opposite order of last time, starting with Smoif.
Tonight was great. Really miss Chris. Wish he was here. As always.
Yes.
Whenever somebody's gone. I really like the role play of the characters today. Z is fantastic, and I'm so glad they're in the party. It's going to be awesome weaving that character into the story. I can tell already. It's going to be so good, so good.
Yay! Shout out. You are.
Yeah. I'm Smurf. You can find me on the internet at DSC_Smurf, except on Apex Legends on PC, where I'm not that, and it freaks the rock out.
It did, very much. Boink. And we can find you on Dumpstack Charisma, right?
Yep, Monday and Tuesday, Soul Bear RPG on Wednesday, here on Friday, and I have 3 other days of the week that I don't play D&D.
Bummer. You fix that.
Yeah, I do.
Fan!
What's up? I'm Than Rand, everywhere on the internet, mostly on Twitter and Twitch. I play here every Friday night, and then on my own channel whenever I feel like it. I try to have a schedule, and it just doesn't work out for me. So,
Preach.
yeah, you know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah, and I love this game. I love how this party comes together, and I like how we've made changes to the party, and it feels good with those changes. Like Z is great.
Mm-hmm.
I like how Sela fits in as she is. I love the dynamic we have. I love it.
Me too. Yeah, Gabe, there's been some drama in this group.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is a not dramatic group of characters and players. Yeah. Yeah. Jack.
Hey buddy, I'm CapJack or at Captain J Cross on the Twitter, and oh my gosh, so much fun! I'm so excited to be introducing Z. I have been really excited for this character ever since Galen was a jerk and wrote himself out of the story, and in a very good way. And I really like who Z is and what they're going to bring to the party, and just the way that they're already interacting. And yeah, it's gonna be a heck of a lot of fun. Yeah. I'm excited.
And thanks for the follow, Gabe.
As for things I'm doing, well, you can find me every week here on Dragon Dark Schultz.
It's still Dragon Dark Days. Our campaign is Dragon. This is just book 2. A Curse Beyond Death.
You can also find me here on Saturdays. So tomorrow afternoon from 12 to 3-ish in our Vampire the Masquerade Sabbat game.
Yes.
So that's always fun, where I play a really super twisted Zmeetzi, and he's a sweetheart.
Yeah, that is one word for it.
Yeah.
He's a terribly arrogant bastard, is what he is.
Oh, I mean, just don't try and eat it. Okay. Yeah, that's me.
Sorry, I am. Awesome. Kate.
I'm Kate. I go by Me and Midair on Twitter. And we have a cool Etsy shop that does dice boxes and dice journals. I'll put the link in the thing, like always.
Thank you. They're amazing dice boxes. We
Dice
give them away
boxes,
sometimes. They're awesome.
I do. So yeah, super cool. And we'll probably do that another one of those sometime soon. And then I am here on Friday nights. And then Jack and I are playing in a one-shot on Sunday.
Right.
I'm so excited you're in that. I'm so excited you're in that.
What time is that? Because I'm Pacific, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's 9 p.m. Eastern, so 9, 8, 7, 6 p.m. Pacific.
We're playing.
Wait, we're playing what time?
No. We're playing.
Oh, are you in? Oh, you're playing in Michi's.
Yeah.
Oh, you're Steven Universe. So that's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So that's 3 p.m. Eastern. 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
12 Pacific. Yep.
Pacific. Yeah. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Oh, Steven Universe D&D hack. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah. So good. All right.
I'm very excited. And hi, I'm Sean. I've been your DM for the evening. You know me as Throck Plays on the tweeters, and most other places people call me Throck too, but whatever works. You can find me here, of course, on Friday nights. And then I run our Warhammer Fantasy campaign Sundays. So we're going to be ending the first chapter and probably taking a season break here in a week or two. But that is at 1 p.m. Eastern for Warhammer Fantasy on Sundays. And then where else? Oh, I'm on Greyhawk channel running against the Giants on Mondays, and then back here on Wednesdays for our Crusade of Thorns Vampire Noir Camarilla game. And so that's a lot. I also have 2 new projects coming up because I'm wrapping up 2 projects, so 2 new ones are going to start. They're both set in Victorian London, weirdly, and that's going to be fun. So yeah, you guys should come check it out. We're going to be all over the place. I love you all so much for hanging out tonight. The big reminder is Sunday. We are doing 12 hours of charity gaming during the Stink Razor, an amazing member of our community, and a number of others. Her name is Alex, also known as Stinkrat. Needs $8,000 in medical treatments to help with her traumatic brain injury. And because our country's health system is broken, we have to use GoFundMe to do it. And that is what we're doing to help this amazing member of our community. So you can find Thread Raiders 24 hours starting. Actually, we're going to raid them because I think they've already started their 24 hours of streaming because they're going the whole time. And then you can find us. There'll be, I think, a 12-hour break because we're not doing 24 hours, mostly because my brain can't handle producing 24 hours of content right now. And then we'll be starting at noon the next day. So come check us out. It's going to be amazing. And with that, we're going to say goodbye. I'm going to go raid the Thread Raiders because I think they're live right now with the next. Yeah, they're up. Cool. So we're going to go say hi to them as they are running a charity event for a great member of the community. So thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. We love you. Everyone give the big heart hands to our amazing community as we move on for the evening. Love you. Bye. And we're rating. Boink.